Secret Wars, it's going to be, in my opinion, the biggest comic book movie, period. Did I hate the Snyderverse? No, that's where people get fucked up. They're like, you hate it. I don't hate the Snyderverse at all. I think it sucked for the most part. I'm glad it's over. But one of the upsides was Batfleck. Mm-hmm. I thought he looked like Bruce Wayne. I thought he played a great Batman. It just had some shitty writing. We got my man killing everybody like he's Punisher. If you can take all the shitty moments aside, how did you feel about Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne Batman?
I didn't like him.
Do we need Hawkeye in Avengers, Doomsday, or Secret Wars? Like the Clint Barton Hawkeye, is he needed?
You could have stopped that. Do we need Hawkeye?
One thing that's impressive about Zack Snyder, Adrian, he has given us not one, two of the dumbest comic book movie moments of all motherfucking time. Okay, we got this beauty of a scene. Martha! Right? And then we have another one. Speaking of your boy, Henry Cavill. Speaking of the masterpiece of shit called Man of Steel. Remember the scene when his dad, the tornado's behind him?
Yeah.
And Superman's right there. He could have fucking saved him so quick no one would have seen it. It's a tornado too. No one's fucking paying attention to what you do.
There's that.
And he doesn't. He lets his dad die. His dad's smiling. I'm just gonna go fucking die in this tornado. Bye. You stay over there with Martha. Like, two of the dumbest fucking movies. Like, that's why I say fucking read a comic, because in the comics, Superman saves his dad 10 out of 10 times. Zack Snyder posting the Superman photo in the midst of James Gunn, Superman, Peacemaker, Bill and Beast. He's a little bit horror farming a little bit, right? Is that fair? All right. Welcome to Only Comics. I'm Mike. That's Adrian.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
We're in that season, boy.
We are, dude.
The leaves are changing. It is absolutely beautiful out.
Yep.
And there is no telling how you're going to wake up. Sick, congested,
Right.
energetic, full of phlegm or no phlegm at all. It's just...
Probably full of phlegm.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Dude, it does. It looks fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in. Like the orange, I don't know where y'all are in the country or...
The planet.
The planet, yeah. True. But that is one of the few benefits of living up in New England.
Right.
You talk about how we get a little bit of all the weather, but we don't get we don't get the big weather.
Right.
Big bad weather. We don't get that.
Right.
But this time of year, it just looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
It's like a lot of orange and red and
Yeah.
the leaves, and I guess as you get older, Adrian, appreciate those things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
you're moving slower too, so
yeah,
shit. you got more time to appreciate it.
Absolutely. But I woke up feeling great today, Adrian. Yeah, I was ready for Only Comics.
There you go.
Read a comic. I think it's catching on, dude. Captain Canada keeps asking for a t-shirt. I think we're gonna have to make one. Yeah.
All right, dude. We got a lot of t-shirts that need to be made.
We do. I'm gonna pick a few though. That one. I'm also I'm getting back to the big beautiful reading guide, Adrian.
Okay.
Yes. We are gonna start this this trek, this journey to Secret Wars.
Okay.
We're going to start this here on the podcast because everyone says read a comic, but are they really reading I don't know. We're going to find out, So next week, I'm going to debut the beginning of that bundle. Those of you that purchased the multiverse bundle, I apologize for the delay, but all orders are out now. And I'm just... I probably shouldn't do this because they already tried to get rid of my account once.
Right.
But this other, I won't name them, the other distributor, I ordered, the bundle came with 3 comics, right?
Right.
So I ordered the first orders. I placed the order for all 3 comics, one free, one set of 3 for each order. They only sent me one of the comics, only Secret Wars.
Wow.
So I get a stack of Secret Wars comics. I'm like, I need the other ones. Then they're like, well, they're back ordered. Then they give me a credit. And then 3 days later, they send me another invoice, and then the books show up at my house. So they're fucking on crack. They're on crack, Adrian. But good news is the orders are out. So we're gonna stock up some inventory moving forward. Secret Wars, but we're gonna talk about Secret Wars a little bit later. And this movie, I have a theory. I said this before. Doomsday and Secret Wars will top Infinity War and Endgame.
Okay.
And maybe not box office level, but from a fan's perspective, from delivering as a movie, I think they'll top that. Is that crazy?
No, it's not crazy at all. I also think that Because all the previous movies, they've gotten people used to the idea of like so many characters being in one place at one time. They actually made it make sense.
Right.
That there's going to be less of this, oh, there's too many people. I mean, people are going to say it anyway.
Sure.
They are saying it anyway. But
because they're stupid.
Well, there's all that.
Yeah.
But I think that people are used to seeing so many characters in one spot because that's the way comics are.
Right.
You got a lot of characters. The fucking X-Men alone, a lot of characters. The Avengers alone. Fantastic Four, not so much.
Right.
The Titans, Justice League, there's a lot of characters.
Look at your
in
shirt,
it.
bro.
Right.
It's a Justice League shirt.
There's a lot of people
fucking
on
5
there.
people on there.
Right?
Can't even fit anymore, you know?
So I agree with you. It's going to top it in ways that's different than the box office, even though it might eclipse the box office.
Yeah, it might. Like, would it be crazy to think that Secret Wars could do more than Endgame? I don't think it's that crazy.
No.
But either way, I think from a quality standpoint, from an impact, from just what's seen on screen, I think it will top those 2 movies. The Secret Wars, it's going to be, in my opinion, the biggest comic book movie, period.
Well, it's an extremely pivotal comic book time period.
Right.
A lot of things happen. Like we got Carnage and the symbiote and the Black Spider-Man, all that's, and that's just one character.
Right.
We got all of that out of Secret Wars.
And that's just one Secret Wars. There's
Correct.
2 storylines they're pulling from, and there's a lot of rumors about Avengers versus X-Men. I don't know if that's going to be more Doomsday or playing the Secret Wars, but it's going to be bigger than I think those 2 comic events alone.
Sure.
Because the stuff you're talking about, the Spider-Man, that's all just the first Secret Wars. Then you got the incursions and the whole reset and Battle World and God Emperor Doom all in the second one, which I think we're going to get pieces from both. So I think it will be the biggest comic book movie of all time. Now, does it have to be for this phase to be a success in a lot of people's eyes?
I don't think so.
No. And I also, I think that, you see this critique a lot online that we don't know, where they're going with Doomsday. The build has been, crazy. There's no idea. It's not connected, yada, yada, yada. But I think people forget pre-Infinity War, it wasn't all connected yet either. Like a lot of that shit didn't make sense until we saw Infinity War.
Sure.
Same thing with Endgame. So looking back, everything looks like it was connected perfectly. But at the time, it's like, I didn't know where the fuck they were going until we showed up to see the movie,
Right. Which is a good kind of teaser.
Right.
It should be kind of that way.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, we're going to hop into some news and rumors, Adrian. Last week, we were talking about our boy, Zack Snyder. Remember, he's aura farming, as the kids say.
He's what?
Aura farming. Okay, so
Fuck is that?
You know what aura is? You just got like
Oral?
aura. Not oral farming. That's Diddy and
okay,
R. Kelly.
okay.
They're doing that right now.
Or like Halo?
Yeah,
shit?
like I got aura about me, and he's
Yeah.
aura farming, like he's trying to steal someone else's aura. Yes.
Okay,
It'll make sense to it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what he was doing with posting the Superman photo in the midst of James Gunn, Superman, Peacemaker, building DC. He's a little bit aura farming, a little bit, right? Is that fair?
Simpler terms, jealousy?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, simpler terms.
Covetousness?
Sure.
Whatever.
But, he's doing more of it, Adrian. He posted a photo of Batfleck. You know who Batfleck is?
Okay.
We got
a picture of a Batman?
Yes, picture of Batman. But we have Battinson, which we know is, my boy, your boy, maybe. Robert Pattinson as Batman. Then we have Batfleck. Batfleck was Ben Affleck.
Batfleck. Not Flick.
Yeah.
Flick is a movie.
You gotta fucking say his shit right. Fucking shit. Batfleck. Yeah. You know where I was going.
Yeah.
This is the photo that Zack Snyder posted this past week in an attempt to aura farm some more from James Gunn.
Okay.
It's Batfleck. Batfleck? Am I saying it right?
Batfleck.
Batfleck, the first time in the Batman suit for Batman vs. Superman. That utter disappointment of a movie. That's a good way to put it. So, anyways, Batfleck. But I just feel like the timing of this shit's a little weird.
So what's going to come out next week? Like a black and white of his garage or something.
Now it's going to be Wonder Woman next week. Then it's going to be Flash. I mean,
Aquaman.
Fucking people you never even seen or heard of.
The baby in the fucking microwave. All that good stuff.
What I really want to see is a picture of this. Martha. If we could get a new photo of that. Now, you think I'm reading into this, Adrian? Because this is like, we only talked about 2. There's been a few other photos. That's all he's been posting on his little Instagram since he joined Instagram is Snyderverse photos. You think I'm reading into this, or you think he's up to something?
He could be up to something. Mm-hmm. I know the next question you're going to ask me is, do I care? No. I don't.
But you know, I was trying to look at the Snyderverse from a more positive light, Adrian, because is it fair to say that I pretty much shit on the Snyderverse? You know?
It's fair.
Yeah. Now, did I hate the Snyderverse? No, that's where people get fucked up. They're like, you hate it. I don't hate the Snyderverse at all. I think it sucked for the most part. I'm glad it's over. But one of the upsides, one of the pluses, one of the Snyderverse was Batfleck. Mm-hmm. I thought he looked like Bruce Wayne. Mm-hmm. I thought he played a great Batman. It just had some shitty writing. You got my man killing everybody like he's Punisher. But how did you, if you can take all the shitty moments aside, how did you feel about Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne Batman?
I didn't like him.
You don't like him at all?
No.
You're a Christian Bale guy too, so you know, I guess I can't hold that against you.
He had the Bruce Wayne presence.
Okay.
Right? But just he's more fat than fit in the costume.
Yeah. It looks like it's squishing his face a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was off.
Okay.
It was just off for me. That's all.
So you like just Bruce Wayne more than his Batman?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. It's funny. That's how I feel about Bale. I like just Bruce Wayne more.
Yeah.
I liked Affleck as Batman as Batfleck.
But I do agree. It's just the writing. It's more the writing than anything else.
Because like from the look standpoint, I don't know if there's another actor who played Batman Bruce Wayne that looks like Bruce Wayne from the comics more than Ben Affleck.
You know what? I would actually agree with that.
Like forget about his portrayal.
Even Christian Bale. I like the performances, the writing. Christopher Nolan. It's just that Affleck is like a lot of actors. It's not like the chick that played Captain Marvel, who looked like she shouldn't have been in the movie, right? Ben Affleck was a victim of poor writing.
Yes. Yep. From Mr. Snyder over here. Read a comic, Zack Snyder. But the look for that character, amazing. One of the biggest issues I had with the Snyderverse, honestly, was how much they rushed to get to Justice League.
Right.
You had Man of Steel, as shitty as of a movie as it was. There's some people that like Man of Steel. You thought it was all right, right?
Yeah, I thought it was all right.
I mean, I like the shit all over it, but that's me, you know. And then, you know what, my opinion's not Adrian's and vice versa. You know, we have our own opinions.
And your opinion is not your opinion yesterday.
No, yeah, it could change. I could come back tomorrow and be like, yo, Man of Steel, fucking greatest movie of all time. I could get a Man of Steel tattoo or something.
Right.
Probably
most likely not going to happen that way, but.
No. But I do feel like if they didn't rush, like if Batman vs. Superman wasn't the second movie in that Snyderverse, that universe, I think they could have had some success. Like, do you think the Snyderverse would have had a different fate, if you will, if we would have gotten a solo Batfleck film before Batman vs. Superman?
Sure. They should have, I mean, Wonder Woman, actually all that other stuff came out after this, right? So that was, you're right, they rushed. They should have put all these other ones in front, and that would have gave them time to flush out a better movie, better writing, so on and so forth.
But they were getting nervous too.
Right.
They're trying to compete with Marvel. It's like, just at that point, you're not competing with Marvel.
Well, so they're behind the game because Marvel had been building up these solo acts for years.
Yep.
And then they came out with the movies that they came out with. And then by that time, so now DC is like, oh shit, we're behind the 8-ball. Let's put out this one thing and then bam, try to go and compete with, it's like mom and pop. They make burgers. Then all of a sudden McDonald's moving to the neighborhood. Then like, oh shit, let's fucking go and build a thing right next to McDonald's and try to compete. It's not gonna work out that way.
Nope. Yep. As they say, they put the cart before the horse.
Yes.
And what happens when you put the cart before the horse? I've never seen it. I think the horse probably runs into the cart and probably kills you.
I have never seen it either.
No,
So,
I mean,
who knows?
Who knows? Where do these things come from?
I don't know.
I heard you ever hear this one? We're going to hell in a handbasket. Like, what the fuck?
I have heard that, but
why in a hand? What's a handbasket?
I don't know.
I don't know. Dude.
I do know what throwing the baby out with the bathwater means. Though.
What's that mean? I feel like I've heard this.
So it's a saying. So back in the day, when they used to bathe like once a month.
Yep.
So when they did bathe,
some people still do that.
Yes, they do. And some people don't bathe anyway.
Yeah.
So they would bathe like once a month.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody's filthy, right? So the man bathed first.
Right.
So he gets in, they fill a tub of water, he gets in, he bathes. Then the wife, then the kids in order. The last one to go is the baby.
Yeah.
And so the water's at this point so filthy.
Okay.
When they throw the shit out,
yeah,
that baby is forgotten about.
Right.
I mean, obviously the baby's dead at this point because you would assume the baby is above.
You would think so.
You would think so. So that's kind of what that saying came from.
That one makes sense. But as far as hell in a handbasket, who knows, or cart before the horse. I mean, that one visually makes sense, but I'm just trying to think what situation would you be in where you actually put the cart before the horse?
Well, I think it means something like the horse is the one that has the power to pull the cart. But if you put the cart in front of the horse, in other words, you put step 3, so you make a Justice League movie before you make all the one-on-ones, right?
Yes.
Then you're not gonna have success, or you're not gonna have the success that you think that you should have.
And then your universe, your cinematic universe, is gonna be long gone, dead and gone, as they say.
Dead and gone.
And then you're going to have a bunch of these Snyder Bros online trying to revive it every motherfucking week. Dude, I have to take a break from Twitter. Like, I don't do a lot of social media. Obviously, for the show, we do a little bit. TikTok, YouTube, and I'm doing a little bit of Twitter. My least favorite place to go is Twitter, or X as they call it. Because you know what I see on there?
What?
The fucking whiny ass Snyder Bros every goddamn day. And if this would have happened, and this movie was so much better, and James Gunn is gonna fail, and shut the fuck up. Holy shit, it's done. It's over.
Right.
Let it go, bro. Let it fucking go.
Wow.
Anyways, so Jeremy Renner plays Hawkeye.
Yep.
In the Avengers movies, a handful of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Never had his own movie, had his own show.
Mm-hmm.
He had an unfortunate plow accident a few years ago. Remember this? It was pretty messed up. And he was in the news probably earlier this year when he told Disney to go fly a kite. They were offering him half the money for season 2. And he was like, why? Because I got hit by a plow? Like, I could see why at that moment you probably thought that was the connection.
Or Hawkeye isn't really a fucking... character.
It's probably more that, and then you have Kate Bishop kind of replacing him. Right. So I think it was more, they're not going to need you as much for the season, right? Like, hey, season 1, it was your show.
Right.
Season 2, you're going to split the time with this girl who's going to take over. So we don't need you on, in it as much. So we're going to pay you half. Now I'm just hypothesizing, as they say. But anyways, he was asked recently, you think these guys must be tired of getting the question, are you going to be in Doomsday or Secret Wars? Are you going to be, because that's,
I'm sure they do.
I'm
sure they do.
If you're at all associated with the MCU, you're getting that question.
Right.
You could have been in one fucking movie. You're getting, like, Darben's probably getting that question out at the airport,
I don't think so.
Maybe not her. That's too far. That's too far. But I mean, for them, dude, there's a lot of people that wherever they go, someone's going to ask that. So they asked Jeremy Renner, and he says no. He says he's not going to be in Doomsday Secret Wars. Now, let me ask you 2 questions on that. Number 1, do we need Hawkeye in Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars? Like the Clint Barton Hawkeye, is he needed?
You could have stopped that. Do we need Hawkeye?
So we don't need him. And now the other one is, I don't know how you could even gauge your answer here, but is he lying? You think he's going to be in there?
Don't give a shit. Dude, they all lie.
Yeah, true. It's like hard to
I'm not gonna speculate whether he's lying or not. I would say that it's possible that he is lying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So there's a chance for all you Hawkeye fans out there.
Right.
There's a chance he may return
for the one Hawkeye fan.
But he does go on to pretty much confirm a season 2 of Hawkeye. So you've not seen this show.
I have not. I saw, I think the first episode, it was like Christmassy.
Yeah.
They was in that, they went to New York or whatever for that. Yeah.
Dude. It's actually a really good show.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that, is at least the way you described the Hawkeye character, that they did such an amazing job with this show.
Really?
Yeah, it's better than Echo, better than Secret Invasion, all those fucking stupid shitty shows.
You're not
wasting
really
time
saying
on.
much there, Mike.
No, true. But I think
well, let me ask you this. Because I glazed this other show, Hawkeye, Miss Marvel.
I actually like Hawkeye a little bit better.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
because of the Christmas show. I'm a Christmas guy.
Okay.
Adrian.
Yeah. Yo, speaking of Christmas, Lowe's. Lowe's is ridiculous.
Damn.
Fuck Halloween, Thanksgiving. You walk into Lowe's, it's like you went to New York, Rockefeller Center or some
Really?
shit. Yeah. It's insane.
More than their orange competitor.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is insane, dude.
Damn.
Already.
Shit, dude. Might have to go there after this.
I was just gonna say I'll be there after.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. So appreciate y'all coming out today.
Go to Lowe's.
For real. And then we are not sponsored by Lowe's. This episode is brought to you by Only Comics.
Right.
And that's fucking it. All right. So he was talking about Disney and this season 2 again. And I think he kind of changed his stance from last time. He seemed a little upset last time, when they gave him that shitty offer.
Okay.
So he goes, this is not Marvel, mind you. Oh, this is when he was talking about before. It was just Disney, the penny pinchers, the accountants, yada, 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 said we didn't see eye to eye. So he said, sadly, I still love the character. I'd still love to do it, but I had to defend myself. I didn't ask for any more money. Just pay me what I made for the first season. And then he went on to basically say, number one, he had to get ready for this role. Like, Hawkeye's not the biggest, most jacked guy in the world, but he's in pretty good shape, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't really do anything
On his mind.
other than draw a bow.
Yeah,
it's not like he just don't.
You think you got to be really strong to draw that bow? But I guess the shape that Clint Barton is in is not, the shape that Jeremy Renner walks around in every day. It's kind of
no. Actually, Clint Barton is very good physical condition.
Yeah.
They all are or are portrayed as like athletic, Olympic level athletes.
Yeah.
Because of the shit that they have to do and the people that they come up against. So
Right.
you can only imagine, right? And also, you fight next to Iron Man, you better be able to move.
Absolutely.
You fight next to a Thor or a Hulk. At the worst case and at the best case scenario, when you're around Hulk, you got to dodge the
You get the
debris
fuck out
that he's creating.
Legit. So what he said was, we got to where we're trying to do the second season, and I think I'll get strong enough to be able to do it, and we'll work it out. It's going to be great. I really enjoyed doing the series. He loved the intimate family dynamic. It did have a really cool family dynamic to it, but then also balanced the superhero and aspect of it. Fisk is in this, and not like in Echo where he overpowers the whole show. He's in it sparingly, and it makes sense, and you see some pretty badass moments. Echo's in this. She's introduced in this. And the whole Christmas theme. So sounds like a season 2. And but what he did say, a lot of it's on him. He thinks he'll get strong enough to be able to do it. Because the dude almost fucking died in this plow accident.
Right.
Like tore his fucking body apart. So
Wait a minute. So what happened with the plow thing?
dude, it was like a tractor that ran him over.
Damn.
Yeah, I think he was helping his neighbor out or something. And he got out of the tractor to do some shit. And I fact check all this because it was a long time ago, Adrian.
Right.
It was more than like 2 weeks.
Right.
But anyways, this fucking thing ran him over.
Damn.
Yeah, big, heavy fucking machinery in the snow. Almost killed him.
Right.
Yeah, so it's probably, it sounds like it's going to take some work to get back to where he feels like he's in Clint Barton condition. And he's older now too.
Yeah, right.
But so, I mean, I would like to see him back because I like Jeremy Renner as an actor. I agree with you on the Hawkeye character. Is like, is this motherfucker, bro?
Right.
Fucking Bone. What are you, Robin Hood, bitch?
Right. Have you seen Hansel and Gretel?
No.
It's a good flick.
Yeah.
I was actually just watching it last night. He's younger, Jeremy Renner.
Yep.
The whole different spin on the Hansel and Gretel. It's like
It's like a horror type one almost?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's really good though. But and have you seen probably not.
What are you trying to say?
What's the other one? It's your boy before he became Wolverine. Fuck. Anyway, it'll come to me. But anyway, it's shows like that.
Okay.
But they're really good, and it was a good show that he was in.
Got it. He was in A Town, which is good too.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
He was an asshole.
Yeah.
He was an asshole.
Yep. Yeah, I think they all were. That was a good movie though. So are we gonna see Hawkeye back, Jeremy Renner? I don't know. Probably at some point. Well, hopefully for season 2. I'd actually, if I had to pick between the two, I'd rather see a season 2 of Hawkeye than have him show up in Secret Wars and Doomsday.
Right. Yeah, because the power level between somebody that's not even required, and then you got God Emperor Doom is so far.
Oh yeah. He's gonna flick him like a little fucking ant. So speaking of God Emperor Doom, the only time we've seen Doom so far in the MCU was the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four: First Steps, right? This movie, we saw it back in July. Now that we've had some time, Adrian, with this movie, are you still have a positive you still have positive feedback about this movie?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Looking back, I think my only issue with this movie, honestly, is just the look of Pedro Pascal, to be honest. It's really the only thing that really stands out is like offensive.
Yeah.
Well, you'll get a chance to watch it again soon if you'd like, Adrian. It's going to hit Disney Plus on November 5th. So it's crazy how quick these movies turn around now. I mean, July theaters, you can purchase it digital media right now. And literally in about a week, it's going to be on Disney Plus November 5th. So movie did $521 million at the box office, final numbers. And I know a lot of people like to say that this movie flopped. To me, that doesn't sound like a flop.
No.
500 million?
No.
All right. So moving on. Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers owns DC, right? Warner Brothers merged with Discovery a few years ago, okay? And Warner Brothers Discovery is actually up for sale right now. So if, Adrian, I don't want to pry into your finances, but if you have $80 billion laying around, it sounds like that would put you in the running to buy this. So $80 billion.
Oh, not me.
No.
No, they don't let people like me buy things like that.
What do you mean people with white beards?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
okay. Got it.
Think Bill Cosby and CBS.
Okay. So you're out,
You're right.
But I'm out too.
But sure. I mean, if I got that kind of money laying around, I would look at a big purchase like
Why
that.
not, dude?
Why not?
But so Discovery, they're for sale. The most, the most probable outcome is Paramount. Skydance buys Discovery. They've made a few offers already, and Warner Brothers has turned down 3 of those bids. Some other potential suitors were like Netflix, Apple. Some people even like suggested Disney, but Disney's nowhere near this.
Right.
I mean, it would, if Disney were to get in the mix, Adrian, it would kind of follow something that you had mentioned in the past. Why don't fucking Marvel just buy DC and fix it,
Right.
Disney steps in, buys it. But I don't think that's happening.
No.
But the reason, I brought this up is, if this company sells, is there any chance that the DCU, James Gunn, those guys doing their thing, the new owners maybe want to change that up?
Well, yeah, that's what new owners do.
Right.
They change shit.
Now, I guess it'd be contingent upon how much success the DCU's had or how the new owners view the results so far, right? Because like Disney bought Marvel, they didn't fucking fire Kevin Feige. They gave him more money to do what he was doing. But the DCU is it's in this infancy stage right now where there's only a couple projects out that are, they're doing okay. Let's not act like they're knocking everything out of the park from a financial standpoint.
Right.
Like, I don't think Superman was a flop, but I'm not confused it wasn't $1 billion movie, So do they look at what they've done so far and go, yeah, fuck it, keep cooking, James Gunn? Or do they go, fuck this and change it up again? Which would kind of suck as a fan. Like, I don't want to see another DCU reset or DC Cinematic Universe reset that soon.
Yeah. You never know.
Brings back the Snyder. I know there's people out there.
Well, we know what we don't want to see.
Yes.
Right? But who knows, dude? It's like I'm walking through the mall right now. I don't know what I want until I see it.
Mm-hmm. Paramount, if they get a hold of this, think about almost a monopoly on media that these companies would have. Like Warner Brothers owns DC, and then now Paramount and Discovery. It's all one fucking company. Like that. It's a lot of the market controlled by one company, which is pretty much
a lot of it that is already happening.
I know.
It's there already.
Yep.
You know?
And now that's why deals like this is some shit that's gonna go through DC. Like there's regulatory issues here because of that whole antitrust. Like if Comcast or Netflix were to try to get into this, it may not pass from regulatory standpoint because of how much of the fucking media market they control, which is crazy, dude. It's like
but do they even look at this sector like they do other things? Can you monopolize, this arena? I
think that's where the antitrust shit comes into play. Okay. I'm not an expert, so fact check all that shit. But they look at shit like that because of how much of the fucking media, because it's not just TV, it's not just movies and shit too. It's the news networks, they're involved, the late night TV shows, all that shit. So who knows, dude?
Hansel and Gretel.
Yep.
Hugh Jackman played Van Helsing. Those two movies are similar. They kind of set in the same time.
Yep.
But Hugh Jackman's Van Helsing is chasing after these mythical monsters. Mostly like vampires and the Frankenstein and shit like that. And then Hansel and Gretel's chasing after witches. But there's another movie that's kind of similar. Oh, Lincoln. It's like a remake on Lincoln.
The vampire one?
Yeah, that shit was bad too.
It looked cool.
So all of those movies, those three movies are kind of similar. That was the Jeremy Renner reference.
Gotcha. All right. So who knows? WB up for sale again. Like I'm like, didn't y'all just they just merged like 2 years ago. But anyways, speaking of James Gunn and the DCU, there are a lot of interest right now as to who's going to be the big baddie in the DCU, right? It's not Lex. Like Lex Luthor's there, but he's not like that Thanos level,
Darkseid.
You think Darkseid?
I think he'd be a good contender.
Well, you're not going to be happy about this news then, Adrian.
Well,
it's not going to be Darkseid. Now here's why though, and I do want your take on this because you know more about Darkseid than I do. Gunn says he won't use Darkseid. This is what he said. He said that it's the new gods in general that are interesting. We're dealing with that in Mr. Miracle. There's that aspect of it. And then there are aspects of Darkseid and Thanos in that they're obviously very similar. They look very similar. Because of that, to give you probably more than the answer you probably expected, using Darkseid as the big bad right now is not necessarily the thing for a lot of reasons. Zack did it so cool and it's in his way, and then there's Thanos and Marvel. So what he's saying is, okay, Zack Snyder did Darkseid, right, in the Snyder Cut, but more importantly, Thanos and Darkseid
are similar.
They look similar, right? They're similar character. Do you agree with that? Are they similar?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanos, Darkseid, and Apocalypse, they're all the same character, basically.
Got it.
So, and that makes sense. Because Thanos was such a hit in Marvel, you don't want to bring out. It would look like you're trying to copy,
right?
The whole movie, the concept, the everything. So that makes sense. And the new gods, they're weird enough, sure.
And I mean, there's plenty of other villains to bring in, right? Like,
but it's weird though. You don't villains and heroes and DC aren't at the tip of your tongue like they are at Marvel.
Nope.
Like you really kind of like once you get beyond Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, you start to kind of like struggle even with the superheroes.
Right.
The Flash maybe, right?
Flash, Green Lantern.
And then the villain is like,
who them motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It's like,
I don't even know who you are.
I don't. Now I saw somebody crying online about this, and it's like, Darkseid's nothing like Thanos. Read a comic.
Okay.
Now you're not saying he's exactly like Thanos, but now number one, from a look standpoint, they're very similar.
Yeah.
But from what characters, like what are some similarities in the characters themselves?
The absolute power that they wield or they think they should have.
Yeah.
They're big, they're bulky. They have massive armies of their own. Thanos just travels around the universe. Darkseid, he has his own fucking planet of demons and all this other kind of stuff. I mean, there's
similar
a lot.
Enough.
It's similar enough, Just like Batman and Moon Knight.
Right.
Pick any two characters, So Captain Britain and Captain America,
right?
They're all the same.
Yeah. P. Diddy, Bill Cosby. It's like I'm just kidding. So yeah, I do like that, the fact that we're not just gonna rehash the same thing or
sure.
It's the opposite of what Snyder did. Snyder was like, oh, fucking, or maybe I don't know. I shouldn't blame him. But somebody over there was like, look what Marvel just did with the Avengers. Can we do that in 3 movies instead of fucking 7? So it's not like they haven't done this before. Hey, works there, do it again. It's my whole, you're a Matrix guy, right? They wear the black leather in the Matrix, and some dumbass at the studio at Fox goes, hey, I know we're making X-Men. I know they wear blue and yellow tights, but The Matrix was a big movie, and they were all black. Let's put the X-Men in all black.
Right.
Like, that's literally what they did.
Sure.
Fucking insanity, in my opinion. So I'm glad we're not going to do, more insanity over here in the DCU. But then, that leads to, like, who is it? Who's Mr. Miracle? I've never even fucking heard of this fella. Mr. Miracle?
Vaguely. I've heard the name.
Okay. So who knows? And that's an animated, I guess, show, Mr. Miracle. So I guess what he's saying is he's going to explore some of those new gods there. So who knows where this, big baddie will pop up, for the first time. We also got Ultraman being sent through the black hole, which is going to most likely return as Bizarro.
Right.
Right. Is Bizarro a character that, could be that big bad, or is he kind of more of a sideline Superman villain?
Sideline.
Got it. So anyways, last piece, Stranger Things. I know I've asked this before. You've seen Stranger Things?
Some of them.
Yeah. You haven't seen the last season?
No, I have not.
Well, the finale is starting soon, Adrian.
Like the season finale or the run finale?
The series finale.
Series finale.
Yep, the last season.
Okay.
I could have just said last season. It would have been less confusing.
Sure.
But next time I'll try to get better, Adrian.
Clarifying questions.
Yes.
That's why we ask.
But Stranger Things series finale, last season, season 5 starts soon, starts in November. They're doing something that's new for a streaming show, which is kind of cool. So the series finale, the last episode of this show period, is a 2-hour show. Okay. And this show drops on Netflix, and they're dropping the show, I think, in like batches. Like half of the season drops one day, and then the other half later on. And then in December, the final episode, the 2-hour series finale will drop, and they're also going to play this in theaters at the same time. So you watch this show, which I think is pretty cool. You know, obviously, you have Netflix, you're paying for Netflix, you got to go pay more to go watch it in the movie theater. But if you're a big stranger, like I'm sure we'll be there. We're big Stranger Things fans. My kids love it. My daughter loves it. So I think it's a pretty cool move, dude.
So they're gonna drop that same actual show in both places, streaming at.
Yep.
Yeah,
the finale, the last one.
That's cool.
That's cool. I mean, Stranger Things has evolved from a random show on Netflix to a big part of the culture.
Sure.
I mean, we do these flashbacks on other stuff
Mm-hmm.
where we go through each year, right?
Right.
And there's big like, well, oh shit, Jurassic Park dropped, Windows 95. Like there's these big moments and Stranger Things is going to be one of those things people look back on. Like that was a big show. It was, impacted the culture. And I think it's cool that it's going from a Netflix show to the absolute last episode in the movie. I mean, it's 2 fucking hours. So,
Right.
So I'll probably go check this out, dude.
Have you seen the movie Super 8?
No, but I know what you're talking about.
It's kind of like a Stranger Things thing.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So that movie was pretty good. That would have been probably a decent series.
Mm-hmm. It's funny about you mentioned Super 8. I saw the Black Phone 2
Mm-hmm.
a couple weeks ago when it dropped, and they use a Super 8 type of filter at certain parts in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like when in any dream sequence, it looks like it's shot with one of those Super 8, those old cameras.
Okay.
So that's how you can tell the difference between when the character is dreaming or the shit's really happening.
Okay. Sure.
And it's pretty cool. So anyways, that is the news and rumors. Adrian, we're going to wrap this up with a little thumbs up, thumbs down, and then we're going to get into we're going to get a little bit of other stuff, Adrian.
Okay.
We're going to dab the toe into some other stuff.
Dab the toe.
It's like a mother box or something dropped in Colombia. Like I don't know, dude. I don't know what it is. Some weird shit going on out there.
There's always some weird shit going on out there.
So anyways, before that, thumbs up, thumbs down. We're going to recap the news. So are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Number 1, Zack Snyder shares another Snyder Cut photo. Adrian, this time it's Batfleck in the suit for the first time. I think he's aura farming, as the kids say. I guess a thumbs down, dude.
Thumbs down.
Fucking knock it off. Go make something else.
Aura farming.
Farming, Adrian. Farming.
Farming?
Yes.
Aura
farming,
not
yes.
Oral forming.
No, that's why Diddy's in jail right now, because he was doing the other one. All right.
Forming the oral.
Yes.
Got it.
You don't want to do that.
No.
Jeremy Renner says he's not in Avengers, Doomsday, or Secret Wars, but he does somewhat confirm a season 2 of Hawkeye, though. I give this a thumbs up.
Thumbs down. I don't care.
Fantastic Four First Steps will premiere on Disney Plus November 5th. I give this a thumbs up.
Sure.
I'm ready to
thumbs
give this
up.
movie another watch.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers Discovery is for sale. So if you got $80 billion laying around, I mean, you can probably get in on the bid. If you don't, though, it looks like Paramount Skydance might be the winner. I don't even know what to give this. I guess thumbs up for them.
Yeah.
I hope they don't fuck with Gunn in the DC. Let him ride his thing out. I think he's off to a good start.
Sure.
So, next, James Gunn, speaking of Gunn, says he won't use Darkseid in the DCU now because Snyder already used him and he's too similar to Thanos, more importantly.
Sure.
I guess a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
He fucking knows his shit, all right? Because maybe he reads a comic,
There's that.
Not everybody does. Stranger Things 2-hour series finale will be shown in theaters this December. I guess a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
What an accomplishment, So, Adrian, I sent you a text yesterday. I was hanging out with my uncle, and he's like, "Dude, have you heard of this? What's called a Buga Sphere? Buga Sphere?
Yeah, something
Sphere?
4 letters.
Yeah,
And it's part 2 of another 4-letter sphere, Beza, some shit.
Yep. Not a Biza, but Biza, something. I don't know.
Something.
Yeah, who knows? All I know is it's
Fucking
some fucking
spear.
weird shit, dude.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about it, and I was like, "Oh shit, dude, we got to do a deep dive on this because this is some crazy shit." I'm gonna pull up a photo of this here. Boom, there it is, Adrian.
All right.
So this is the Buga Sphere, supposedly. It's a device, or we don't know what the fuck it is.
Right.
It landed in Colombia. They say they saw it fly and then crash to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It's got all these little, hieroglyphic looking markings on it. They say it's like a solid piece. There's no seams or anything.
Solid being the outer shell is solid.
Yeah.
Not solid through and through.
Right. There's some shit going on inside.
Right.
It's emitting some type of energy.
Right. Every 47 seconds or some shit.
And then there's even some shit about like it landed, or maybe this was the other one. It landed and it was one weight. And then like the longer it stays here, it weighs more.
Right.
It's fucking weird. And the metal, it's not, or the material. I know it looks like it's just like a, fucking stainless steel or something, but it's not. It's not like any material we have.
Correct, and it's for its size. It's lighter than any metal. But if you can, if it can control gravity or it can fly on its own, it probably, I don't know. At rest, it might not be. It might be heavy as fuck.
Yeah,
but
true.
Who knows?
I mean, it's
everybody's speculating.
Yes. It's kind of like a fucking mother box or something. You know? Remember that from the Snyder cut, bro? Yeah. Fucking Snyder cut, bro. We restored the Snyderverse. But remember the mother boxes and they activate. Yo, maybe they fucking sent one here, dude.
And what does that got to do with the asteroid or whatever's flying around out there?
Well, yeah, because you got this. What is it? I always fuck it up. 1-3 Atlas or whatever. I mean, y'all know what the fuck it's at. Something Atlas. I don't know why it's 1-3 I-3. What the fuck?
Some giant rock floating around somewhere.
Well, I mean, you want to get all tinfoil hat, Adrian? What if these motherfuckers? Okay, I think it's got to be the Anunnaki, right? They sent the mother box here, right? It's like a transmitter. They want to find out what's going on, right? A probe,
Probe?
Not an anal probe. Why do alien stories always end up with someone being anally probed?
Because we a bunch of sick motherfuckers.
Or maybe they're doing those things and then get caught and they blame it on the aliens.
Or that.
Yeah. Those are fucking aliens. No, dude. You just do some weird shit in your room. Knock it off. Fuck. Leave the vacuum cleaner alone. Anyways. They sent this shit here, dude. They're spying on us. Or maybe they're on their way and they sent this. Like you call ahead. Like you ever go to like a Chili's and you call ahead. Hey, fucking 10 of us coming. Oh yeah, we'll have the table ready. You get there, it's not ready. But maybe this is like their little device to call ahead.
What if? Well, I mean, we already got spies on the moon, but so maybe this is a different race or species or entities or whatever.
Oh, they got here first.
Well, could have. They, what do we do now? We send drones into an area. We send a rover to Mars to kind of like scope out Mars.
Yeah.
Why can't other beings do that to us? Send this thing in, like, what's going on? We haven't been here in a few years. Think about if you want to go to Europe and you can call up a friend and say, hey, FaceTime me, and then turn the phone around. It's kind of like that, right? Except you don't need a friend. You can just send the fucking phone. Imagine that iPhone that can fly. Just send it wherever you want it to go, right? And do photos and 360s and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, you want to know about, I haven't been to Europe in a while, so what does Europe look like now? And flip the phone around and a bunch of, chupacabras walking around and all this other kind of bullshit. Be like, hey, maybe we don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Or maybe we do.
Maybe. Oh, why it's called a Buga, whatever, is because that's the area in Colombia.
Right.
Okay.
It landed in Buga,
Colombia.
Right.
There's no seams on this thing. They say it's hollow and there's some little balls inside.
Right.
And they also claim that it reacts to sound, like chants and frequencies.
Right.
Start fucking chanting something, read a comic, and then it starts flying.
And this is two of two that they found so far.
What was I didn't see the other one.
The other one was I think Beza or some shit that was found in Florida. And so, but this one wasn't as ornate.
Yeah.
It was just a sphere.
Okay.
The same look, about the same size. And so that one was found. I forget when they was found, but this is the second one.
Okay.
So
kind of reminds me of, remember in what movie was it when the Thor hammer fucking lands in Arizona?
Right.
Right. And then it leads to the Thor movie. It could be something like that, dude. Maybe it's Thor coming. Maybe the handle's just not attached.
I hope Thor ain't coming.
No, you don't want him to show up. The other thing, it could be a fucking hoax too. Right?
I'm kind of leaning on that, actually.
Okay, you think it might be a hoax. Someone made this shit in their fucking basement,
Yeah. Because that shit looks like my granddaughter made that shit, dude.
Like a science project.
And then everybody has access to it. The latest news, the Russians, dude, if something like that, if something that advanced fell down, first of all, you would have never heard about it.
Right.
Unless the cat that found it immediately went to a television station. And as soon as he did that, that whole town would have got glassed. So this is bull. I think it's bullshit.
Oh shit! You're saying it's a hoax?
Yeah,
it's bullshit. We're gonna dig deeper into this on other stuff. there are some similarities to what it has been said about this object and some of the things that Bob Lazar said years ago. Remember Bob Lazar, the Area 51 guy that came out and fucking started talking a bunch of shit and they tried to kill him? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe about that last part. But anyway, so we're gonna dig more into that in other stuff. But either way, dude, it makes for some interesting conversation. I mean, did you see those, I think it was in Peru, the aliens, allegedly, these little like small alien creatures they had all these photos of, and then it turned out that they were dolls.
No.
Yeah, it went viral for a little bit, and people was commenting on it, then they figured out pretty quickly that they were just some fucking weird dolls that somebody made. And
Okay.
yeah, so it's not that far-fetched that it could be some shit like that. Someone made this thing in their fucking basement, looks cool, and they found a way to fly it for 20 seconds and it crashed, and now they're nowhere to be found.
Or they just shot it up in the air and somebody filmed it. Remember, they used to literally throw plates, saucers,
True,
and video record them and call them flying saucers. Well, they were flying saucers.
Yeah, they just
out of your kitchen.
Right. You just forget left out the part on how they started flying.
Right, exactly.
Or, dude, it could be some real shit.
It could be. Who knows?
Who the
All
fuck
I know
knows?
is that the amount of hands that have touched this thing thus far,
Yeah, it's a little
far exceed for something that technically is supposed to be carbon dated back to
like 10,
Greer.
12,000 years.
Yeah,
right?
Greer. He's the other guy, not Bob Lazar, but Greer is this. He has this foundation, and they study this kind of stuff, unidentified area phenomenon, so on and so forth. And supposedly they carbon dated it, and it's 10 or 12,000 years old or something like that. Now, I do believe that there's a giant reset. You got the whole planet, one big thing, and then something catastrophic happens. It breaks all the continents apart.
Yeah.
Whatever was there is wiped out, right? I believe that there was a civilization that was so advanced that they could have produced something like this. Now, if that was the case, then something else happened for this thing to all of a sudden be airworthy and fucking flying around. So it's possible. I doubt it. And the other reason I say that is because if the government found something this technologically advanced, it wouldn't be all over TV.
True. Yeah. So, but what you were kind of saying before that is like this may not be alien tech. It may just be ancient civilization here tech.
Right.
But I mean, we see something fucking weird. I mean, it's aliens. Look, like it could have just been an ancient civilization.
Right.
Kind of like the buildings they uncovered, when they dug them out of the ground. They built them, and we had 30-foot doorways for the fucking 5'3". I mean, people were even shorter back then, by the way.
Yeah.
Not for the 30 or the 20-foot giants, that were walking through the doors. It was for the guy who's 5'9".
Right. And the other thing they try to do is because, and we'll get into this and other stuff, but the other thing that amazes me is that they're always looking for a pattern. Human minds like patterns because that's the only way that we've been taught how to recognize things, right? So I'm looking for the technology that I recognize. It might not be using technology that you can think about. It's like how do radio waves work, or energy, electricity through the air, or any fucking thing, right?
Right.
Everything is connected. You can't see it. It's like a fart. The reason that it bothers you is because it's not a gas. It's fucking atomized solid. And it gets into your nostril, it gets all over your toothbrush, all over the fucking place, and it fucks shit up.
That's how you get pink eye.
Exactly. So, well, maybe not. Research that. So what if there's a technology that maybe Cerebro actually exists because you can use these invisible molecules or energy that touches everybody, like air touches everybody. Right. You can't see it, it's there, right?
Yep.
Cerebro, what if it uses this technology that touches everything? Like let's call it air, right? And because that air interacts with your body, right? It knows that you're a human, or in every body, everything generates a energy field or a certain type of energy field. Well, a mutant or a metahuman would emit a different type of frequency. Sure. So you can use Cerebro to use that energy, just like I was saying last week, with power. It's not that these people may or may not have power. It's just that they have access to use that power, to control that power, right? The Flash, he doesn't have the Flash Force. He uses the Flash
Right.
Force to enable him to do
got
the shit that he
access.
does. Cerebro can't fucking find mutants. It is a mechanical control that enables it to tap into something that can go find this shit. So if you think about things like that, we're looking in the wrong place when it comes to finds like this.
Yeah.
Because we're looking for the gas and the oil. Where do you put the gas in it? Where do you
Right,
hook it up
right,
to the
yeah,
wall? Yeah. Where's the fucking Wi-Fi antenna? Oh my God, there's no blue light.
Right.
What's going on?
You're
I
trying
don't know
to
what's
connect
going
it to
on.
the router and shit, bro.
Exactly.
You're like, you're trying to
No.
Bluetooth pair this motherfucker.
Right. No. It's using technology in a way that we haven't thought about yet, because I believe these civilizations that were lost were 10, 20, 50,000 years ahead of where we are now. But remember, once this shit happens, we got to start all over. Now we're hunter-gatherers again.
Right. Yeah.
We have nothing. We got to go and figure out how to get food, start over.
Correct.
The knowledge hasn't transferred over. There is no knowledge. It's all gone.
Like, imagine if our shit was wiped out. We have it backed up, our history.
Right.
Text and electronically.
Mm-hmm.
Two things that can be erased.
Right.
And then a new civilization shows up, 2,000 years from now. They ain't going to know any.
Nope.
They won't know about only comics.
Nope. Well, yeah, they will.
They probably still. That
Right.
will probably outlast everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see what you're saying about the government and how it kind of, I guess the most feasible explanation is it's a hoax.
Nah. They're not parading UFOs around.
No.
And this would be more amazing than a UFO. Think about a drone, regardless of where it came. It could only come from a couple of places. Either something extraterrestrial sent it here,
Antarctica.
right? Or it was already here, and for some fucking reason, it decided to make itself known and then crash land, right? So either way, that technology supersedes anything that we have now that's public.
Yep.
If they saw that, they would immediately snap that shit up. It would have been somebody's, drone that was mistaken as an advanced object.
Yep.
You know,
it's a
whatever.
training exercise. It's a training exercise.
Right? And they would have sucked that shit up and you would have never even heard it. Probably killed off the guy who found it, blew up the town that it was in, all kinds of shit.
Said he was crazy. Tesla.
Something.
You're talking about pulling energy out of the air. Nikolai Tesla. He's
Right.
fucking crazy. He's a crackpot.
Right.
Let's run it on these wires so the trees can knock them down and
Right.
we can charge you every time you turn
Give
your light
kids cancer,
on.
all that kind of stuff.
All that
Yeah.
great stuff. No, forget about the free energy that just goes through the air. Why would we fuck with that? All right. So let's have some fun with this. If this object dropped into the comics, okay? DC. Let's start with DC first.
Okay.
The Buga Sphere drops into the DC universe. What do you think the outcome is? Like, who's gonna fuck with it?
Snyder make a black and white version of it. I don't know.
I think if that's the case, it would be a government weapon. You'd have Lex. You'd have somehow the government would get their hands on it. Like,
Sure. Well, like they always do.
Like they always do.
Right.
Now it drops in Marvel. What's gonna happen?
I mean, first of all, either way, more in Marvel than in DC. You would have somebody like a Reed Richards analyzing this thing, or Tony Stark analyzing this thing. And I mean, between those two, they would figure out what this is. And DC, again, I think
it get in Lex's hands, dude.
It'll probably end up in Lex's hand because he's really probably the smartest person in DC.
Right.
And they will figure out how to reverse engineer it or whatever. Doom will probably steal it from Reed and integrate it some kind of way into his shit. So it'll be kind of all over the place. Definitely wouldn't be public.
No, yeah. I think Marvel, initially I was thinking Tony, but Reed and your Doom.
Right.
I guess depends where it fucking lands, dude.
Right.
Or hey, if it lands,
it can land anywhere. Doom finds out about it.
Yeah.
He's gonna. Well, there's also AIM, Advanced Idea Mechanics.
Right.
There's different technological groups.
There's Wakanda.
There's
How
Wakanda.
close does it land? I mean, I think they'd only get involved if it was like landed like in Wakanda.
Right.
They kind of mind, we got our own shit.
Right.
Leave us alone.
And they are the most continuous civilization with tech.
Yeah.
So Wakanda Forever, the little miniseries, they've been around for several thousand years.
Right.
Now,
Oh, this is nothing to them.
they've only been around several thousand years. Now, imagine a civilization that's been around 10, 20, 50. So we start tracking man, what, 12, 14,000 years ago, some shit like that.
Sure.
And in order for all these things to be completely buried, they had to be buried for tens of thousands of years. So a civilization that evolved and then disappeared, let's say 50,000 years ago, how long was that civilization around? It could have been around for 1 million years, dude.
Right.
So it's mind-blowing.
All I know is if I start seeing these for sale on the TikTok shop, I know it was a hoax. Yo, get your Buga Sphere, bro. $49.99.
I don't know. I also saw this thing on China creating. So there's 3 levels of replicas.
Yeah.
There's like the cheap knockoffs. They look like it, but the materials shit. You know, the stitching falling apart.
Right.
Then the next level is they copy the object down. They copy it down to, so one company makes it. Another company gets one and they copy it, right?
Okay.
So it looks real. The weight is good. The other one, and that's called a triple A copy. The super copy is when the company that makes it for what's the name? Like a clothing.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Tommy Hilfiger. The company that makes Tommy Hilfiger clothes, well, they don't stop after they do the 20 orders. They don't stop. They just keep making it and then shift it over to someplace else.
Yeah.
So this cat, he went to China, and what does it have to do with comics? Nothing. He went to China and he bought what's the bags, the handbags that's real popular?
Like Louis bags.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton bag, the shirt. He bought a Rolex a $40,000 Rolex knockoff, and some other, and so a bag, the short set, the Rolex, and Apple AirPod headphones. He bought all that shit for $650.
Crazy.
$650, a $40,000 watch, a $4,000 handbag this big, right? $1,200 Louis Vuitton short set. And how much are Apple AirPods? $650 or whatever. He paid $80 for them.
Wow.
Right? I mean, same weight, same box, made in. You open the clasp on the Rolex watch. It's got all the shit in it. The Louis Vuitton, all that shit. Right? So, hey.
So you'll be finding a Buga Sphere on onlycomicsmerch.com. If you want, get them while they're hot, dude. Get 2 for $50.
Hey.
Who knows, dude?
Who knows?
Anyways, we're going to solve a dilemma this week, Adrian. We were going back in time in 5-year bands. We were trying to find out what was this. Nobody asked us to do this.
No.
What the best year in comic book movies has been in the last quarter century. Okay. 25 years for those of you that fail math. All right. So far, we have winners from each 5-year band. We started with the 2025. And for that first 5-year band, the best year was 2023. This was the year Across the Spider-Verse came out, Guardians 3, your favorite, The Marvels, things like that, The Flash. Then from the next band, the winning year was 2018, Black Panther, Infinity War, Aquaman, Deadpool 2, Venom, Into the Spider-Verse, Teen Titans Go to the Movies. 2014, one from the next band, Winter Soldier came out this year, the first Guardians movie, X-Men Days of Future Past, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and a bunch of other shit. 2008, one from the next set of years, The Dark Knight, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Hellboy 2, Wanted, Punisher Warzone came out. Now we are on to the final 5 years, Adrian. So we're going to go through these years, and I'm going to warn you, the years are going to get worse as they go on. Well, there was a different time for comic book movies.
Sure.
I mean, we kind of got spoiled where, in some of those years that I mentioned, every other month there was a new comic book movie out in theaters. Right. I mean, now there was 4 this year. They're done. They ain't another one until next fucking summer, dude. Right. So enjoy the fall and winter, Adrian, because it's going to be a comic movie-less time.
That's okay. Hallmark.
Yeah, he'll hold you over. You know, they say absence makes the heart grow fonder.
There you go.
You know, so we're gonna like them even more because we haven't seen them in so fucking long. But all right, 2004. This year, Spider-Man 2 came out. Hellboy came out, the first one. Blade Trinity, Catwoman. Oh God. Yeah, fuck. The Punisher, the Tom Jane version. Constantine. All right. And this didn't come out. Chat's trying to fuck with me. All right. Pretty solid year.
Sure.
Spider-Man 2, I think, is the best of those Tobey movies. Do you like that over the first or the first movie?
It definitely wasn't Blade Trinity and wasn't the Punisher either. Constantine was good, but I Spider-Man. Yeah.
I'm saying out of the Spider-Man.
Out of the Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. I mean, one's great. It's the OG, but 2 is like we're out of the origin story.
Right.
What's his name? I think it's Alfred Molina as Doc Ock was great.
Yeah.
Right.
A little bit more refined.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Absolutely. So 2003, back another year. X-Men 2, X2 came out in 2003. I was graduating from high school this year, dude. Hulk, the old Ang Lee Hulk with the big giant fucking Hulk. Daredevil, talking about Batfleck, Adrian, Batfleck. He was in Daredevil too.
Sure.
Not the same outcome there, you know, as far as I would never say what I said about him earlier about the fucking Daredevil. Holy shit. That was a crazy ass movie. I tried to rewatch that recently. It was a fucking wacky ass movie, dude.
Wow.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Excellent movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So those, that was 2003. So not many. 2002, this was the year the OG Spider-Man came out. It was the first $800 million comic book movie. Blade 2 came out this year. Men in Black 2. And then Road to Perdition. I don't even know what that is. Perdition. Come on. Is that really a comic book movie?
I don't know.
Glazing here. Anyways.
Wasn't that like a old, like 1940s movie or something?
It sounds like it would be. I mean, fuck. All right. 2001, Ghost World. I don't know what that is. From Hell. I vaguely remember that. So really nothing. Josie and the Pussycats is an Archie comics. I don't even fucking know that. Wow, what a shitty fucking year for comic book movies.
That wasn't a comic book movie year. That was just
that was a shit year.
Right? They just fucking pulled something and just threw it up on the wall.
Yep. And then the year 2000, the first X-Men movie, Unbreakable, came out. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Which you really didn't even realize it was a comic book movie. Actually, no, you did as it went on. The Specials, I don't even know what that is, and Heavy Metal 2000, man. I mean, these years, dude, I don't know. It ain't even close to me. I think it's 2004.
Yeah.
Right? You got Spider-Man 2. Did you like that? You liked Hellboy, right?
Yeah, that was the first two were real good. Yeah.
Okay. And Blade Trinity, I know this movie is not.
It wasn't as good as the first two.
Okay. And Catwoman, we know that was a shit show.
Right.
The Punisher, the Thomas Jane one. Did you like that one?
I don't remember which one he is.
Yeah.
I think I do, but either way, it's unmemorable.
Got it. And then Constantine.
Constantine was very good.
You liked
Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, and then the next closest year I think would be 2003 with X2, Hulk, but Daredevil was so bad. Yeah, I think we got to go 2004.
Yeah, definitely.
So 2004. Yeah, that was easy. Now, this is where the rubber meets the road, as they say. We're gonna find out what year. So we got 2004, 2008, 2014, 2018, 2023. And we're just gonna do this pretty simply here. All right, we're gonna take 2004. We're gonna compare it against 2008.
Yep.
2004, you had Spider-Man 2, Hellboy, Blade Trinity, Catwoman, The Punisher, Constantine. In 2008, you had The Dark Knight, you had Iron Man, you had The Incredible Hulk, Hellboy 2, Wanted, and Punisher Warzone. I'm going 2008.
I'm going 2008.
All right. 2008 versus 2014. So I just told you what we had 2008. I'm not going to say it again. Fucking pay attention next time. 2014, we'll start at the bottom. Big Hero 6. You ever seen this?
No.
It's a Pixar, Disney animated movie. I didn't even know it was a comic book movie until like the opening credits. You seen the little Marvel logo, but really good animated movie. Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. That's the second one. 300, Rise of an Empire. That's the second one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that was a Nickelodeon animated movie. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, X-Men Days of Future Past, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Captain America Winter Soldier. This is
Yeah.
This is tough, dude.
I would still go with 14 though.
14? Yeah.
I mean, it's tough.
It's close, but
yeah.
But you had Days of Future Past, you had Guardians, the first one, and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very close, but I agree. I'm gonna go to 14. All right. 14 versus 18. We had Teen Titans Go to the Movies in 18, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the first Venom, Deadpool 2, Aquaman, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Avengers Infinity War, and Black Panther. Holy fucking
18.
shit. I mean, 18 hands down,
Right.
dude. That's,
hands down.
I think 18's gonna win out, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. All right, we're gonna compare 18 to 23. We had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem. That was good. A little, reboot of the Ninja Turtles. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the GOAT of comic book movies, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Blue Beetle, The Flash, Shazam Fury of Gods, The Marvels. Yeah, I mean, it's a fucking hell of a run of movies right there.
Yeah.
Not. Guardians 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium. I'm sticking with 18. Dude.
18, yeah.
Dude, 18. This is, I mean, think about, first of all, even the I guess, I hate to even say the worst, but the Teen Titans Go to the Movies was actually an entertaining kids movie. You never seen them.
No, I've never seen
You've
that.
seen the show though, right? The cartoon show.
Yep.
It's fucking fun. Like, so they made a movie of that show. So that was cool. But that was more kid, friendly. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, phenomenal movie.
Yeah.
Venom, even though I'm not crazy about the Venom movies, the first one was the best in my opinion. It was, I think we've said it here before, it was badly entertaining.
Right.
Like it wasn't a great portrayal of Venom, but it was kind of a fun movie.
Yeah.
Deadpool 2, I actually think is better than the first Deadpool movie. But either way, I mean, all the Deadpool movies have been pretty damn good.
Right.
I've not seen Aquaman. You have.
I saw the
Jason Momoa.
first one.
Yeah.
Not the second one.
So the first one came out in 18. Did you like the first one?
Yeah, I did.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. You seen this one, the second Ant-Man?
Yes.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was
wasn't
okay.
bad. And then Avengers Infinity Wars, I think, probably the best MCU movie, at least for me. And then Black Panther is, I mean, I know it's one of your, I think when we ranked yours, it was like top 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And it's probably top 10 of mine. Great movie. So, damn, dude, we were living a good life in 18. Holy shit.
Right. It's crazy though. It's so far. It seems so far. It doesn't seem like it was that far away. Oh, what is 6 years?
Yeah, dude. Fucking 6 years.
Damn.
That's insane. Time flies when you're having fun, they say, Adrian. Well, we're going to have some fun now. We are going to respond to some comments, Adrian. Read a comment. Doesn't have the same effect as read a comic, we do got to work on that shirt, read a comic shirt. All right, let's see. We'll pull up some YouTube comments. Read a comment. What do we got this week? Oh, and shout out to everybody that hopped on the live. We did the live a little later, Adrian. We had a trunk or treat festival this past week. Oh, yeah. You ever been to a trunk or treat?
I have not. How many cars were out?
So we did that. They did it at the school. There was probably a good 20 cars, 25. Yeah. They pull them like literally right into the school and they kind of park around the school. So it's cool. Nice little, it's so different than, I mean, we didn't have no fucking trunk or treats in our day. You just went out and fucking knocked on people's doors,
Yeah, we had razor blades in our day.
Was that true? Do they really hide shit in candy? You ever found anything?
Yes. I never found anything.
No.
But I wasn't an avid. When I used to celebrate Halloween, it was in a more close-knit community. Like everybody knew everybody, family, things like that. So you just kind of like went around like friends and family's house and stuff. Now you go out to random people's houses.
Random neighborhoods.
And that's when all the bullshit started. So that razor blades and different types of different candies or foods or whatever it hit kind of like that. Was back in the day, somebody spiked some Tylenol or some shit, put them back on the shelf and was killing people. It was kind of at that level.
Got it. Damn. Nope, never had any of that happen. All right. But the trunk or treat is it kind of delivers what you were just saying. Like we're in this like close knit community, and it's kind of the same thing. Like it's all people that go to the school for the most part, live in the town. So you see all the kids, you know, it's cool.
Which is why they started that.
Yeah.
You know, whoever started that, you know, kudos. Because it created a safe environment for kids to go and do something, right?
But then now it's like you go to like 12 different trunk or treat, then you still got Halloween. They do them so advanced. Like it's like, all right, when are we done fucking trick or treating already? Because here's what happens. Like this is a hell of a fucking marketing fucking plan because people go out and buy all this candy for the whole month, right? They're giving out, well, all we're doing is just buying it and giving it to each other.
Sure.
And you end up with way too much candy at your house.
Yep.
And after about a week, you throw it all out anyways.
Correct.
Well, at least that's what we do. I don't know if y'all sit there and fucking eat every piece of candy, but it's like after eating like, you know, so many fucking Reese's, I'm good, dude.
Right.
I've had enough.
I with our kids, we would give them a little bit and keep the other in the bag, put it somewhere out of sight, and they forget about day 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's gone.
Oh, dude, the bucket. Yeah, the first day, it's like, oh my God, it's amazing. And then the bucket sits there.
But you're right. It's like you go shopping to give out, which is a good community thing to do. But if you just went out and bought the candy and kept it yourself, it's kind of the same thing.
Same shit.
Minus the goodwill, you know, and the fun that's involved in it. But I mean, yeah, the candy is just great marketing.
Oh, yeah.
But literally, fucking Halloween and Thanksgiving are the speed bumps to Christmas.
Dude, I know.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yep. Like, my wife's already like November 1st, all the Halloween shit's coming down and all the Christmas stuff's going, which I'm down for. The longer the Christmas season can be, I'm all for. Maybe we can move Halloween. You know?
So no Thanksgiving decorations?
Thanksgiving's part of Christmas. Yeah. I mean, because what are you going to
dinner before the celebration?
What are you going to do? Hang up pictures of fucking turkeys and shit? Yeah, that's what you want around your house? What do you want, Adrian? You want a snowman or a fucking turkey to look at every day? I mean,
that's it.
Come on, dude.
Gotta have the snowman.
You gotta have the snowman.
Yo, do you remember? I forget what it was. It was an animated show. Have you ever seen the one with Heat Miser? You ever
the little stop motion fucking
yes,
the old Rudolph and all that shit.
Oh yeah, like that's the shit I grew up on.
Yep.
That was my shit.
Dude, we all did because that was whenever they made it, they just every year for like it wasn't until recently I think they started putting out other Christmas fucking cartoons. Like, dude, I remember seeing it as a kid. I'm like, first of all, how fucking old is this shit?
Oh, dude, I think I saw it when I was probably it's got to be 50 years old.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, it's a classic, dude.
Yeah.
That and the old Grinch. The old Grinch. Now, I mean, they've done some good shit with the Grinch since, but there's nothing like that old fucking OG cartoon of the Grinch. It's like probably 20 minutes long.
Yep.
You know, but Halloween candy, Adrian, what are your, we didn't plan this, so I'm going to put you on the spot. What's your top 5 Halloween candies?
Number 1, candy corn.
Oh, God. No, fucking getting Adrian.
No, my top candy is the candy I would eat any day. You know, just regular shit. You know, Snickers.
Your Reese's guy.
Reese's, Yep. They come out with some caramel Reese's.
Dude, they're pretty good.
That's pretty good,
Yeah, I saw you snuck some out there. Trying to get us.
Dude, I cannot keep that bowl full.
I know. That's crazy. Mine would be, Reese's, I'm a big Reese's guy. You can't go wrong with Reese's. Snickers is a go-to. I also, Twix is really good. I also like Milky Ways. A lot of people don't. You know, think it's like a knockoff of Snickers, but I fuck with the Milky Way. Okay. Dude.
Do you do the Milk Duds?
No, I don't fuck with that.
You get you bite on one and you get that chalkboard, fingernail down a chalkboard kind of feel. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's tricky, but if you kind of let them go stale a little bit,
oh shit,
and they kind of chewy, that's some good shit.
I don't fuck with those. I don't fuck with Whoppers.
Oh, okay.
The only Whopper I'm eating is from motherfucking Burger King.
Actually, you know what? I'm actually thinking about Whoppers.
Oh God,
yeah. With this, it's like a
candy, a malt chocolate crunch bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. God damn it, fucking shit.
Whoppers or candy corn?
Probably a Whopper.
Yeah,
because candy corn is literally, I've eaten it 3 times. I've thrown up all 3 times. I don't know if this is a crazy coincidence or there's something in that fucking candy corn, dude.
It's that orange dye, dude.
It is. Fucking, I literally have vomit. I remember I was in Bradley's. Remember Bradley's?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I was in Bradley's as a kid. I was probably, I don't know, fucking 7 years old. get a little candy by the front, the counter. They put it right there, of course, the grocery. I was a kid. I get a candy. Can I get one? I get a candy. We're going to get a candy. And then every once in a while, my mom would cave or whoever, and then it was the candy corn, and I couldn't wait. Okay, can I fucking eat it right now? But I ate like 2 or 3 pieces, probably 2 pieces, and threw up right on fucking Bradley's floor.
Damn.
Yep, and I tried it again as like a teenager and fucking threw up. Like, I don't know, dude. It's just... And I'm not like, I don't throw up every fucking day. It's not like a usual fucking occurrence, So, so no, fuck, that's not on my list. Bottle caps, I like some bottle caps. Bottle caps.
What's a bottle cap?
Oh my God, Adrian. It's like a little, it's a sweet candy.
Sure.
It's shaped like a bottle cap for a soda. And they're just, it's hard to explain. They're just phenomenal.
Not tarts.
No, not sweet tarts. They're close. They're similar.
Okay.
Yeah. Razzlers, you ever had those? They're like sweet tart type of candies, but they turn into gum.
No.
Change your life, Adrian. Life changing. Yeah. So
really?
Probably not. Probably not. No. So anyways, all right. That is our top 5 candy. I don't know if it's our top 5. They're just candy we like. Sure. 100 grand. Those are fucking good.
Yes.
Those are really good.
Are they the ones with the like the Rice Krispies kind of thing? Oh yeah.
Caramel, Rice Krispie. Yep. All right. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm really gonna give my top 5, and this is in no particular order. Reese's.
Yep.
Peanut butter cup. Pretty much any Reese's will do, but peanut butter cup, the OG.
Okay.
Snickers, 100 grand, bottle caps, and Carmelos.
Carmelos.
Yes.
I'll do your 3, but I'll switch your bottom 2 for peanut M&Ms.
Ooh.
And what's that? It's like a cookie. I used to separate. It's chocolate and it has like layers, and you separate them and you eat them. Fuck, I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, those things.
Okay. No, hold on. I want to redo. I'm gonna take Snickers off and put on Hershey's cookies and cream. The white chocolate with the cookies. You ever had that?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You ever seen the Hershey's white chocolate bar? With the cookie?
Doesn't. I don't recall.
Damn. Okay. Are you
even
Adrian today?
I got to work on that. I don't recall.
I do not recall. I plead the 5th. All right. Anyways, drop your top 5 candies in the chat, Someone was like, they made a comment last week. Like, nobody asked, but here's my list. No, we always ask. Even if we don't ask, we ask. I mean, we want to know. DJ Super Soldier, I'm back. Finally, he says. Where's mine? Finally! Yes, a lot of content to catch up on, but I'm finally back. I just wanted to say hi. We haven't heard from DJ Super Soldier in a while. I missed watching weekly. You guys really brighten up the week. Top 5 villains in no particular order as shit changes constantly, so he gets it. The Joker, same as Adrian, Joker in general. Lord Voldemort, the fucking Harry Potter guy, no nose and shit. Darth Vader, Thanos, and Pennywise. This motherfucker is the reason I hate clowns. How you feel about Pennywise? Do you an It fan?
The book.
Oh, you like the book? Okay.
Yeah, the bullshit they put on TV is like, I mean, they don't show the girl doing the orgy thing. Yep. It's like,
leave one orgy out, you piss Adrian off,
All right, there you
go. Chris Thompson says, shout out to Chris, he was on the live. New segment, ridiculous movie scenes like when DMX did that wall flip in Cradle to the Grave. Oh, there's some, I mean, you know what? When I hear that.
Thor split, I mean,
the Thor split, yep. But when I hear that, I go right to one of my favorite franchises of all time, Fast and Furious.
Yeah, just play any of that. Just stop on any clip and it's ridiculous.
One of the most ridiculous scenes in Fast and Furious for me is, I want to say it's in the 7th movie, when Dom is fighting Shaw, Jason Statham's character, on the parking garage. Remember this? And then Dom stomps on the parking garage. Oh. And the whole thing collapses.
or that's how about when he jumps off a cliff? One of the times he drives a car off a cliff and the wheel hooks to a hook on
the
plane or some shit.
Oh, the plane, yep.
So that shit. Or when he goes to save Letty and he jumps the car on the highway, or say jumps across
from one highway to the next with a car going probably say 65 maybe, and he lands on the hood and saves her.
Yeah,
and
that one
gets right up. Yeah, that one. Yep. The one I thought you were going initially. I think it was the beginning of 8 when he's driving the Charger and he's going through, it's like a fucking dirt road and all this shit. And there's a bridge that is gone. And he fucking jumps off the bridge and some hook on his car hooks on the other end and he's just sitting there chilling and it fucking swings over.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I think it's that one. Yeah. Somehow an airplane in my mind came up. There was one when he hooked onto an airplane or
I'm sure,
some
dude.
shit.
Or when the runway is like 37 miles long.
Right.
You know, the plane at that one when
Wonder Woman died.
When Wonder Woman died and comes back a movie later.
Yeah.
I miss the good old days when they were just
street racing.
Right. Dragging a fucking vault around Brazil. I mean, Fast 5, in my opinion, is the peak of that movie series.
Sure.
Because it still had some of the street racing elements. It's when it kind of shifted to these heist movie, because it's really a heist movie now.
Sure.
But the action, it was crazy, but not that far over the top.
Right. I mean, the pulling a 20-ton vault around with a car is ridiculous. That's why you say it's like the peak.
Right.
That's when all the nonsense started.
Yeah. I mean, even that, it was 2 cars. Now, I don't know. It was really 20 tons, I think.
They're pretty heavy.
It was pretty heavy. Yeah. But 2 cars pulling it around, you know, and the destruction that it caused.
Right.
But that was like, this is insane. But I think then they had to try to top that. And then like the fucking submarine. And then oh my God, dude. And they're literally like superhero movies.
Yeah.
No one dies officially. They all fucking come back, you know. There's always that crazy shot of them walking out of the shadows. Oh, Letty's back. Oh, Han's back. Oh, fucking Wonder Woman's back.
Right.
Shit, everyone's back, you know?
It.
All right. Lee Shi Lang says, hey, fellas, AWOB. You've been gone for a minute too, bro. Where the fuck you been? Absent for a bit because my hours got cut. Oh, shit. I had to look for another job. Signed a new offer letter yesterday. Well, congrats, dude. So I'm back to offer my pointless opinions. Top 5 comic hero: Psylocke, smoking hot ninja with psionic powers. What's not to love? Oh yeah, and Olivia Munn played an amazing Cyclops in a shitty ass fucking movie.
Right.
Iceman.
Psylocke. You said Cyclops.
Did I?
Yeah.
Psylocke. Cut that out. Don't have me fucking sound stupid on here, especially when I'm talking a lot of shit. I can't look stupid while I'm talking shit, Adrian, or whatever. You know, Iceman, Hulk, Wolverine, and Batman. You see, I knew I liked you, Lee Shi Lang. Top 5 villains: the Wicked Witch of the West. I mean, I can see his point.
Some people spin that like she was the victim.
Yeah,
the ultimate was the White Witch. She set everybody up.
So it was a Karen, dude. Yeah. You know? Dracula, so many variations. Dracula's a badass villain. The Government, that's a good one. Yeah. Darth Vader, and then AI. Okay. I mean,
that remains to be seen.
Yeah. Well, he's talking about movies, right? So like, he talks about the Matrix films and a lot of good war games. Terminator. I mean, I could see his point. And you've been saying, you came back with a fucking banger of some comments or of a comment here, Lee Shi Lang.
Nobody asked for.
When nobody asked. We asked for it. Dude.
Sure.
We did. Top 5 comedians that I love every single time I watch them. Oh, movies. Okay. House Party.
Yeah.
Horrible Bosses. That is a fucking great movie. Grandma's Boy, The Princess Bride, and Harlem Nights. Top 5. I could do this. Top 5 comedies. I read this shit wrong. I said comedians that I love every single time I watch them. Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
Step Brothers. Dumb and Dumber. Ace Ventura. And let me get one more. God, there's so many. I'll throw Wolf of Wall Street in there as a comedy. Actually, no, I'll scrap that. That's kind of cheating. I will go with my 5th one is Old School. All right, what you got? What's some of your favorite comedies you can put on any fucking time? And those
Bad Santa.
Okay. That's a great one.
Bad Mamas.
Yep.
Bad Santa 2 was fucking ridiculous.
It was, yeah. It was
what the? You smell like somebody just shit in your mouth. Dumb and Dumber was crazy.
You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Right. Weekend was and at Bernie's was they you
Oh, the
know
OG.
it started out good,
Yeah.
And like even like what is it like the old campy shows? I want to say Pigpen. It's not Pigpen, but it's along those lines.
Okay.
But so those.
Gotcha. All right. I thought you were going to say Madam Web, you know.
No.
Slapper Wrestling says, AWOB, my guys, 2 hours, 40-minute episode. Yeah, it was a long one last week, dude. No diddy. Yo, Adrian, thank you. That Navigator movie I've been trying to remember for a long time. My grandma showed me when I was a kid.
No.
What was the Navigator one?
The Navigator one, we were talking about how things have changed with kids.
Yep.
And this was the one where there was an alien spaceship that kidnapped a kid back in the 70s.
Oh, okay.
And he was supposed he took him to his universe, and then but there was an accident when he brought him back. So he brought him back 12 years later.
Got it.
Family moved on, so on and so forth. And so he came back, and the kid was, for him, he just woke up.
Okay.
And he went to try to find his parents. They were gone. They were older. Everything was crazy. His younger brother that he used to fuck with, who he actually went through the forest to find, not forest, it's like a bunch of trees.
Sounds like the Adam Project.
So the whole, kinda.
Yeah.
The whole premise was we were talking about things have changed. Well, back in the day, a little 6 or 7-year-old was allowed to walk through some fucking trees or
Right,
whatever.
yeah, it's gonna come back later.
Across a railroad track
Right.
to get home.
Yep.
And now we won't even let our kids go down the street without us standing on the porch and shit.
Right.
But it was like a kind of outer spacey, kind of time travel, it was a good movie.
Did you see that? The Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds?
did.
It was like some time travel. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was a bad movie. So I seen that one, Adrian.
Yeah.
You know what's on Max that I'm gonna watch this week is Weapons. It's a new horror movie with Julia Gardner. It's supposed to be really fucking good. About the kids that go missing. All kids in one class except for one kid goes missing at 2:17 in the morning. And then I don't know what else happens from there. So anyway, I've heard a lot of good things.
Netflix?
About HBO Max.
HBO Max.
Yeah.
When is it coming? Is
It's
out
out already, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I'll check it out.
we'll check it out, dude. We'll report back next week, you know.
Yeah.
Slapper says, Mike, bro, sorry I missed the TikTok lives, work, and kids. It's been crazy. 9-hour shifts now. I hear you, bro. You gotta fucking get that money, dude. It's all good. Well, hey, we will be there when you return, Slapper. I agree with your top 5 horror icons. You got so many now. Like the Grabber, I'd say, has made icon status. I think so. Same as Art from The Terrifier. I've not seen The Terrifier, Annabelle, and The Nun. I trust in James Gunn. He made that finale for himself despite overpromising fans. Yeah, he fucking did. It's okay. We'll let that one slide, you know? Like not even Blue Beetle. Come on, bro. I just hit 30 horror movies for the month so far. Dude, that's insane. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even think I've seen 30 movies this year.
Me either.
And if I did it, all right. So, you know, I'm a Scream glazer, right? I love the first movie, Scream. And I've been trying to watch some horror movies this October. October's almost over.
Right.
You know, but the next time they see us on Only Comics, October will be done. Be in the books.
Sure.
I've seen like maybe one movie. So I tried watching Scream. I did get through it finally. But this past week, dude, 5 nights in a row, I started the movie. I fell asleep. And you fell asleep watching shit, right?
Sure.
And then you ever wake up and something else is on
Yep.
and you're fucking confused because you fell asleep watching one thing and now you're waking up, but you're half asleep. So you're not all fucking there.
Sure.
And you're watching it and you think you're watching the other movie and you're like, I don't remember this fucking part. What's this bullshit? So that's what happened to me 5 fucking times this week.
Wow.
I fell asleep watching the first Scream. I wake up and for some reason, someone please explain this to me. It's on Peacock, I believe. Peacock has all the Scream movies. You would think if you fall asleep watching Scream 1, the next movie would be what, Adrian?
Scream 2.
You would most likely.
That's not how that works.
It's not how it works. You know what movie I woke up to every fucking night and I was equally confused? Halloween 2. So one of the shitty Halloween movies. I'm waking up, fall asleep watching Scream. I wake up and I'm seeing some like all of a sudden the movie looks shitty and grainy. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then Jamie Lee Curtis shows up. I'm like, what's this bitch doing in Scream? What the fuck's happening? And I'm so fucking out. And then I realized, like, oh shit, I fell asleep again. But Adrian, after 5 nights, I got through Scream.
Nice,
yes,
nice.
yes.
So I have so much experience doing that. I'm not confused anymore.
Oh, you're not confused.
I wake up and there's a fucking barbecue show on or just something random. The bad thing about it is that it's a movie I didn't know existed. You see a couple seconds of it because it's like, wait a minute, what is this? And you start watching it, but if you click off of it, you're like 30 movies in or something. You have no idea.
Yeah.
You got to pause it and read the title,
Yep.
and then go try to find a title. So I have had those experiences where I woke up to a movie that I actually started to watch, and then something happens and I can't.
And now you're on.
I don't know
movie.
what it is, and then you click back and it goes back to the movie that you started to watch.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, you all kind of like, dude, I can't keep up with this movie. Nothing makes sense. Like,
Right.
no, it's because you keep falling asleep and waking up in a different fucking movie. Anyways, so I don't have 30 movies down this month. I have 1.
Wow.
Then he says, I got 2 questions for you guys. If y'all were making the first X-Men movie, would you make the bad guy a bigger villain like Sinister or a lower tier like Mojo? I would, if I'm in charge of this next phase, we're going to have Apocalypse in the background as the big baddie, and Sinister is going to be so I guess if we compare this to the first MCU phase, Sinister is Loki and Apocalypse is Thanos. That would be my idea. Or X-Men movies. What about you? What would you prefer?
Just like one movie?
Yeah, the next movie.
The next movie.
Yep, with big bad villain like Sinister or a lower tier like Mojo.
Well, it would be a big bad character, not necessarily Sinister.
Okay.
It would not be Mojo.
No. So a bigger guy.
Yeah.
And then do y'all see Nova appearing in the MCU anytime soon, maybe after the reboot? I think it'd be after. I don't see Nova showing up.
Yeah, no.
I think they kind of missed that window when they had the Guardians all together, and
Right.
it could have had him in one of those movies. Instead, you had the dumbass version of Adam Warlock, which no one's
Oh my
fucking afraid of
God,
his
they
ass.
fucked that up.
Anyways, let's see. OG Dirte, I agree when it comes to comic book movies, just play the hits, then give us the other stuff. I just want to see the good comic stories we all know and love. Punisher is one of my favorite characters, and I'm a Walking Dead fan, so of course I like John Bernthal playing the Punisher. He's killing it. Not a Walking Dead guy. You've seen Walking Dead, right?
And he was killing in Walking Dead too.
Was he,
He
right?
was killing that dude's wife.
Damn.
They ended up having he got killed off. He got zombified, but
Oh shit.
he was the first season was the sheriff. He's like the main character throughout all of them, right? And his wife, that character and the John Bernthal character was having an affair, and they both end up dying. And the sheriff and the black chick with the sword end up raising the daughter.
Oh shit.
So yeah, he was killing that too.
Shit. Mongo Slade says, first of all, love what you guys do. Long time watcher, first time responding. Well, first time comment. We got a newbie here, Adrian.
There you go.
You popped your cherry as far as commenting goes.
Okay.
As a comic book fan, I feel if DC focused on their animation more as opposed to live action, they could actually rival Demon Slayer with the DC lore, or at least in America. Thoughts? Yeah, I mean, I'm not a Demon Slayer guy, but I think I know where you're going with this. I do think if they focus on their animation, absolutely.
Well, they started out strong.
Right.
I mean, they were the go-to for comic book animation, and they just kind of, fucking they saw some Marvel shit and kind of shit themselves or whatever.
Right.
But no, they let's create the DC animated universe, right? I mean, and in the Marvel animated universe. I mean, and also, again, these movies, these animations, all these stories, they can and they starting to do that.
Yeah.
They kind of like working with each other to do different things. But DC started out strong. They were the animated universe.
Right. Like, do you think they put too much focus on the live action universes? Like, would we be missing out as comic book fans if, let's say, DC decided, you know what, we're going to put the live action on hold, but we are going to make the cinematic universe an animated universe and like like Spider-Verse level movies. You know what I mean? Back to back. Would be missing out as a fan because we're missing the live action.
I think DC is kind of always behind it. You know, you always have a trendsetter and then you have a follower.
Yeah.
It's like Marvel's the trendsetter, DC is the follower.
Damn.
So it's like they kind of like playing catch up. Now, I'm not saying James Gunn isn't doing some good stuff, but you know, as an organization, it's like they don't have like the big picture for their comic book world set out.
Right.
You know, Gunn might have his thing done, but there needs to be a level above that where they can like make all of this shit incestuous, right? And then put out something that does that. Marvel is doing it.
Yeah.
DC, not so much.
I mean, I don't think they need to ditch one for the other. I think you could have both.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like somebody needs to have a vision for all these different silos and make all these silos work together.
Bill's 23 Iffy says, Mike, I think you should watch the Punisher Warzone movie, then read the graphic novels, which is, he's telling me to read a comic, which is a movie based on first 10 minutes of the movie is straight from the comic. Yeah, I mean, dude, Bill's Iffy. I got so many things on my watch list, and I don't know if I can stomach some old Punisher movie. Have you seen Punisher Warzone?
I don't. I've seen some of them. I don't remember which one exactly it is.
The Captain Canada says, AWOB, guys, I have a new shirt idea. Read a comic. He says, top 5 movie villains. I think that is going to be a shirt, honestly.
Right.
We can't spell it C-A. I know that if you know, you know, but the average person, like, what's comic? What's that? What's what your shirt say? Shut the fuck up. That's what it says. Top 5 movie villains: Vader, Joker, Kruger, Thanos, Palpatine. All one name. Look at that. That's a good list. Yeah, Palpatine's a little motherfucker, too. Back in the day, parents had no clue what was the difference between PG, etc. That is true, dude. Our parents didn't know shit about it. They'd be like, this movie PG-13. They didn't fucking know what any of that shit meant.
They knew X and everything below that.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
You either watch some sex or you don't.
Correct.
Oh, because the cursing and the abuse and all that,
It was what was going on at home anyways,
exactly.
you know? Shit. Fucking smoking cigarettes in the car, you know, in the house. Like, it's crazy there.
Yeah.
You know? Stuff we've gone through, Adrian.
That.
They actually did show the Superman suit at the end of season 10 of Smallville. We saw Clark on the rooftop of the planet with the iconic run and undo his shirt and then flying to save the planet Lois was on. Spoiler. They actually used Brandon Routh's suit from Superman Returns.
Really?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But it's like
I stand corrected.
The one little fucking scene though.
Out of 10 fucking years, they, you know.
John Bon Von says, Adrian, that movie is Flight of the Navigator.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, John Bon Von. Brandon Jones says, Mike, you need, what the fuck? Oh, you're telling me the same goddamn thing. You need to, oh, no, you're talking about the show. My bad, Brandon. You need to watch The Punisher ASAP. Might change your mind that it's the second best, if not the best Netflix Marvel show. You guys talking about Jessica Jones makes me want to check it out. The only one I didn't watch. Oh, you definitely need to check out Jessica Jones.
Right.
The first
Wait a minute, what is
season.
he saying? You need to watch The Punisher.
The show. The Netflix show. I've never seen it. You look shocked.
Seriously?
Yeah. I'm going to give myself one for you.
Dude, I thought you watched that.
Nope.
Really?
I have not. Dude.
Oh my God.
Yep, I know.
Yeah, you definitely need to watch that today.
Well, you know, Brandon Jones needs to watch Jessica Jones. They even have the same last name. So how about that, Adrian?
Hey, don't go to Lowe's after this. Go watch The Punisher.
Let's see. We got Shaw crying about ads again. Bro, just fucking get YouTube Premium. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're mad at, bro, everybody has ads, bro.
Right.
You know, if we give you a fucking damn near 3-hour show for free, fucking
Matter
watch
of
the
fact,
ads.
I mean, you go to Amazon, you pay for the shit, and you still get ads.
Exactly.
Now you gotta fucking level it up.
Right. Last time I checked, you're not an intern and you ain't paying me shit. So fucking watch the ads, motherfucker. Ain't my fucking problem. Shit. You know who doesn't have ads? The people who have YouTube Premium.
Right.
And you know who has ads? Every fucking buddy else and everyone else on YouTube. And are you getting paid to be here?
No.
Neither am I.
No.
So enjoy the fucking almost 3 hours with all the fucking ads. Sons of Sekmat, someone who doesn't complain about ads. What's up? Hey guys, I had a procedure on my heart last week. I am doing better. Oh, my man. Missed being an active intern, but I watched where I could. Well, we hope you recover, dude. It's crazy, man. Procedure on your heart, you know? The Dark Dad returns. AWOB, it's been I've been MIA for a while. You have too. What the fuck? Well, while this new job has been keeping me busy, I've been trying to become an intern, but can't find the damn button. Also, he is now, though. I see the internship right there. Also understand the Snyderverse isn't a favorite, but can we at least say it had potential? Batfleck was a badass, and a solo Batfleck movie could have been goated. Yeah. We need more warehouse scenes. Henry Cavill is still the best looking Superman, and if he was in James Gunn movies, we would have also I think you left something out. Have also been comic accurate, no glaze. I think Corn Sweat is great as well. Just Cavill had more of the look. Yep. Okay, so you think Cavill's the best looking Superman?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, dude, he looks the part phenomenally. I think the same thing I can say about Batfleck, though, is for as amazing as he looked, the writing was fucking dickheadish.
Because they rushed it.
Yeah.
They needed to have a Batfleck storyline. They had the Wonder Woman, but all this shit is after the fact.
Right.
They should have never done Flash the way they did Flash. And Cavill was also kind of after the fact.
Yeah.
So they literally put the cart before the horse on that one, which is why that shit ended up the way it did.
One thing that's impressive about Zack Snyder, Adrian, he's given us not one, two of the dumbest comic book movie moments of all motherfucking time. Okay, we got this beauty of a scene. Martha! Right? And then we have another one. Speaking of your boy, Henry Cavill, speaking of the masterpiece of shit called Man of Steel.
Damn.
Remember the scene when his dad is standing behind the tornado's behind him? And Superman's right there. He could have fucking saved him so quick no one would have seen it. It's a tornado, too. No one's fucking paying attention to what you're doing.
There's that.
And he doesn't. He lets his dad die, and his dad's smiling. I'm just going to go fucking die in this tornado. Bye. You stay over there with Martha. Like, two of the dumbest fucking movies. Like, that's why I say fucking read a comic, because in the comics, Superman saves his dad 10 out of 10 times. I believe. You think I'm fucking wacky over here? Am I losing my mind?
No, but I also think that it's like Kevin Costner is like, I don't want to die from a heart attack, which is how his dad, I think, died in the comics, right? Right. Let's make this spectacular. I'm going to get fucking snatched up by a hurricane and shit. No, but he should have been able to save him. But then again, what was his power level at that time? Did he have control over it? There's different factors that we don't know about. All I know is he decided to go out fucking 10 times. Fuck a heart attack. Yeah. I want to get swept up by a tornado.
This ain't Twister, motherfucker. Get your ass over here. No, so two, not one, two of the fucking dumbest fucking movie moments of all time. So that dude Pablo says, I thought I hated Zack Snyder, but this episode put me to shame. He was taking shots every 15 minutes. I'm here for it. Yes. They probably should have got some more into, Jay shot at AWOB, guys. Great podcast, even though the news this week was pretty mid, LOL. Yeah, last week we had a lot of thumbs down on the news. Finale of Peacemaker was just a waste of time until the end. I like the show overall. I appreciate you guys putting out more comic content on other stuff because I'm not into the tinfoil hat talk as much. Mike, we need to get you to watch Invincible, bro. I know it's on a very long list, but I know we do need to expedite that one. Top 5 heroes and villains: Spider-Man, Daredevil, Batman, Wolverine, and Invincible. Solid list. And villains: Joker, Green Goblin, Thanos, Loki, Venom. The real Venom. I know what you're saying, bro. No fucking anti-hero. Honorable mention: Bullseye, because he's a straight maniac and definitely a top MCU villain for me. He is, dude. Yeah. Like, you think we're gonna see him again in season 2 of Born Again?
I'm not sure, but it would be cool to see him.
Like, what? I forget where we left off with him. I know they had the fight in the beginning of the movie where he fucking practically killed him, right, for the show, and then he got healed, the new spine, all the.
What didn't he try to kill Fisk at some gala or some shit? Or was that before?
Yep. Yeah, no, that was that was in there. Yeah. So he's still around.
And then because Murdoch took the bullet for Fisk.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that's right. Where we left it.
Okay, so he's still around. He's a fucking psycho. Leslie Lang says, sorry for the giant post. It's okay, bro. Had to catch up this week. Love you guys. Appreciate the hard work you give us for a few hours of joy every week. See, Shaw, Be more like Li Shi Lang. He ain't complaining the ads. Slapper also says, sorry for the second, but you don't have to be sorry. Second comment, I had to tell y'all, I finished X-Men, the animated show. So damn good. Watching that made me realize how bad the live actions did it. Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
Because the X-Men movies weren't bad movies per se, all of them, but they did not nail the X-Men tone.
Right.
Ever. Not even fucking close. No Jubilee, no Mr. Sinister is crazy. Absolutely. Would y'all be down for a Cyclops and Jean Grey movie? Yes and no. I just would want a fucking X-Men movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you could tell an amazing story with those two.
Sure.
But I think you could do that within an X-Men movie too. You know?
But I mean, it's a threesome, so you gotta have
you
gotta have Wolverine.
you gotta have
in there.
Logan in there. Also, Freddy vs. Jason was like the crossover before all crossovers, and the sequel was meant to include Ash, but no one could decide on the winner, so they canceled. I do remember reading that. You imagine that, dude? Like, got 3 studios involved. Yo, Freddy Krueger is gonna win. No, and they can't agree,
Right.
so they just don't even do the movie. Talk about pettiness, you know.
Wow.
OG Dirte says, you're damn right. They should listen to us fans. We're the ones buying the product, good or bad. I think it would be great if they listen to some more of us. Yeah, I do too, dude. Like, fuck, man. That dude Pablo, I think I'd rather have Jason Statham play Professor Xavier than Lawrence Fishburne. Not a big fan of race or gender swapping for reasons y'all stated already. I didn't mind Gordon's Jeffrey Wright in the Batman. A part of me wants to just argue, why care if we swap race as a good actor? We don't care if RDJ is recast as another character in the same universe. Why do we care if a person is of a different race? I mean, I could see, he's saying just playing devil's advocate pretty much.
Right. That casting RDJ as a different character. He's an actor. Casting him as a different character, that's completely different.
Yeah,
race swapping,
I don't think that's the equivalent to race swapping.
or
but
gender swapping.
Yeah, or gender swapping. But I kind of see where he's going, because I do have that thought sometimes too. Like, does it really fucking matter? And I'm like,
yeah, it does.
It does, though. Like,
if you had some unknown Hawkeye,
yeah,
and you brought him out, people like, it doesn't hurt as bad.
Yeah.
But when you got a main character, I mean, you're like your top 5, and you do something like that, it's like, but it also falls into the supporting actors, because again, when we talked about the hidden gems and stuff, these people are who they are because of the city they lived in.
Right.
Or, the supporting characters like the Gordons, the Alfreds, all that shit. They are who they are because of the people that's around them as well. When you go start changing all of that, you start changing the dynamic of all of these things,
Right. Yeah. But then there are times like, well, let me say this. Every race or gender swap is not equal. There are some that are more offensive than others.
Sure.
Like Jeffrey Wright playing Gordon didn't bother me as much as a lot of the other ones.
Sure.
For whatever reason, I think maybe to his point a little bit, maybe it had to do with the fact that Jeffrey Wright is an amazing actor, and even though he didn't look like Jim Gordon from the comics, he did portray that character, in my opinion. Would you consider Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman a race swap? I mean, Catwoman's white in the comics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that one didn't bother me at all.
So the 3 that kind of didn't bother me, that I really didn't think about, Lawrence Fishburne as Perry White.
Okay.
Kravitz as Catwoman, and Jeffrey as Gordon.
Yeah.
Now, when you start talking about a Lawrence Fishburne as Professor X, also the gender swap of Silver Surfer, that ended up not being as bad as I thought it was going to be.
I almost gotta leave that one out because it is based on a version of Silver Surfer in the comics.
Okay,
these
that's
are
fair.
completely swapped, right?
So I guess it's not as bad depending on the character that's being swapped.
Yeah.
Like the Gordon one, of those 3, even though it wasn't as bad. So the Perry White and the Kravitz swap, that wasn't as bad because they are islands unto themselves. Perry doesn't have, like, the reason that Gordon was the most offensive of the three, even though it wasn't as bad,
Yeah.
is because with Gordon, you got Barbara, who's a Batwoman, Batgirl, right? And she's also after the Joker, paralyzed her, she also started the Watchtower.
Right.
So she has her own storyline, which has to be changed because they changed the Gordon.
Sure. Couple other ones that I think weren't as big of a deal. Jamie Foxx's Electro. That bother you?
Yes.
It did.
Yeah.
Why? Are you?
Besides, they fucked up the first one.
They did fuck up the first one.
Which I think probably was so you race swap and then you fuck him up.
Ah, okay. So if they didn't fuck him up, it probably wouldn't have. Stood
It probably
out
wouldn't have been as powerful. Wouldn't as offensive.
Got it. What about so Human Torch, Michael B. Jordan?
Offensive.
Probably one of the worst.
Yes.
Right. He's a phenomenal actor. It just didn't make sense. First of all, the race swap didn't make sense. And not every actor is the best actor for every character.
Correct.
He, to me, does.
Brie Larson.
Yeah, exactly. Brie Larson. Like, Michael B. Jordan's acting, to me, didn't fit that Johnny Storm character.
Right.
And then the race swap made it even fucking dumber.
Well, it's not only, so he's the wrong person for that character, the race swap, and then the whole family dynamic.
Oh my God.
He's the stepsister,
Because you're not going to race swap them all.
Sue was fucking adopted.
Yep.
The whole thing was nonsense.
Yep. Kingpin, Michael Clark Duncan played him in. Did that one bother you? No. I think he did a good job.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Idris Elba is Heimdall.
A lot of people don't even know Heimdall.
Right.
So that wasn't even a blip on the screen, I don't think.
Yeah. The Ancient One from Doctor Strange, Tilda Swinton. The Ancient One in the comics is an Asian man. In Doctor Strange, it's a white woman. Yeah. This one, I think this one's ridiculous, honestly.
That's ridiculous. Just like what's her face playing Ghost in the Shell.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. That was offensive to take that character and have her portrayed as well by Scarlett Johansson.
Right.
That was to me that because it already happened was the most offensive swap I've seen in film. Period.
Damn.
Because that show is fucking iconic. I mean, that Ghost in the Shell is iconic. Dude.
Yeah. Shit, that one's got you a little hot and bothered, as I say, almost. And then that's just the Marvel side, by the way.
Right.
The DC side, you got Perry White. You mentioned. But I thought I thought he did a good job as Perry White. Sure. Deadshot, Will Smith. He's typically a white redheaded assassin. Will Smith ain't white.
That was
redheaded.
bad.
Yeah, it was just weird. Jason Momoa is Aquaman. It's kind of a race swap.
Well, it was, but Aquaman's always been a pussy in the comics.
Okay.
We get the fucking feet and the fish talking and all that kind of stuff. Jason Momoa's character took it up a notch.
Yeah.
So because literally Aquaman is Superman underwater.
Right.
Right. Superman's limitations is the kryptonite. Aquaman's he's out of water.
Right.
So Aquaman in the comics should be like the DC animation Aquamans, or he should be like Namor in What If. I mean, in the
zombie shit.
The zombie shit.
Yeah.
He is fucking all powerful.
Right.
But the way they portrayed him up until Momoa, pussified.
Damn. Call him a bitch. Said he's a bitch. Said I'll meet you outside.
Yep. Twat waffle.
Damn. Fuck. That's twat. How do you even?
Well, let's see how we say that.
Say it. Twat waffle.
Yes.
In case anyone was confused. All right. Moving on. Couple Spotify comments here. We got Cam. Cam says, finally caught up with these episodes. Got to drop my top 5 horror movies. 5, Rosemary's Baby, Cabin in the Woods, Black Christmas, Midsummer, and The Blair Witch Project. Okay. Top 5 comic character, Silver Surfer, Hal Jordan, Zatanna, Batman, and Steve Rogers. Okay. It's a good list. Justin Duran. AWOB, my guys, I'm going to drop my top 5 villains, comic characters. Villains, Michael Myers, Joker, The Grabber, Thanos, and Art the Clown. Honorable mention, The Void and Agatha Harkness. I mean, Agatha's a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that.
Yeah.
Comic.
Not that bullshit they had on fucking whatever.
Agatha all along.
Oh my God.
Comic characters, 5, Deadpool, 4, Wolverine, 3, Scarlet Witch, 2, Iron Man, 1, Batman. It's a hell of a list right there, dude. Yep. Also, how would you guys rank the past Marvel movies to me? I'd go with Captain America as 3, Fantastic Four 2, Thunderbolts 1, and also Yelena is fine. Yes, she is. And I would swap those. Mine would be Cap, Brave New World, and then a fucking pretty good sized gap between that, Thunderbolts, and then Fantastic Four.
Sure.
But Thunderbolts was great, dude.
I don't see the fascination with Yelena. I don't get it.
No?
Nah.
No, I agree with Justin Duran here. All right, and we're gonna end with some TikTok, Adrian. This is where they read a comic. This is where that's where that phrase started with these motherfuckers. Right. So, Black and Goated. It's fun to see how goated you are, Black and Goated. It's funny how everyone hated Snyderverse until James Gunn said Henry Cavill wasn't returning. Oh, I see what he's saying. He's kind of saying that everyone was done with it, and then as soon as they found out Cavill wasn't returning, they got on this restore the Snyderverse shit again. So maybe they're overglazing. Or
maybe they just wanted Cavill to be Superman, continue to be.
Well, that's what he's saying. They weren't mad about it not returning until they found out Cavill was in it. So, yep. So it's fake hate, is what you're saying. Brisky Set. The fuck? Brisky Set. I don't know. Y'all hate on Snyder so much. I mean, an opinion is an opinion, but sheesh. You know what? Fuck Zack Snyder, and anyone that wants to be down with Zack Snyder, fuck you too. And Brisky CT, fuck you too. I'll pull Tupac up in this motherfucker, dude.
Damn.
Multiple crib for, bro, it's TikTok, dude. That's how they do it. The Hulk wears glasses because it makes him much more approachable to kids. It's not that his eyesight is bad. I call bullshit on that. I mean,
well, that's actually why he was doing it, but it's still bullshit.
It's still bullshit.
I mean, kids don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
I mean, they'll walk up to a Komodo dragon until it eats it, right?
Yeah.
So he eats the kid. So they don't give a shit about all this. As a matter of fact, the attraction to the Hulk is the fucking rage.
Correct.
So I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't have done it in the movie. Period.
And I think I disagree with him because of the fact that it wasn't just the fucking glasses, it was the stupid fucking arm brace too, right? Like, so now he not only is his eyes can't, heal themselves so where he can see the way he's supposed to. His little arm, he got a boo-boo, Adrian, because he snapped fucking one time and now he can't, hold his arm up anymore, even though he has regenerative fucking healing.
Well, I mean, and Ruffalo's head is so fat. I mean, it kind of rounds out his features anyway, right?
Damn.
So it makes him not so scary.
He called him a fat head twat waffle. Or maybe I'm combining the two.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Sounds good, though.
It does sound good. So, anyways, that is We Respond. We're going to move on. Adrian, we're getting towards the home stretch. We have a hidden gem. Well, you have a hidden gem.
Yeah.
You have a hidden gem TikTok channel. Hidden gem. It's in the description. It's G with a 3.
Correct.
EM. Because someone fucking stole it because they're assholes. We should find them and take it back.
Well, we'd have to find a lot of them.
Yeah,
there's a lot of hidden gems.
A lot of hidden gems, but none as good as
this.
The Only Comics hidden gem. So, Adrian, is Twat Waffle the hidden gem this week? No.
No, okay. It's not. But we have a Twat Waffle in the hidden gem, though.
Great.
This shit is insane, right? So we kind of talked around DC and the Titans. Well, we have a Titan hidden gem.
Okay.
So I kind of touched on this person a while back, but it's interesting once you do a deep dive into her. No Diddy. So anyway, this week's hidden gem is Terra. And so this is one of those characters where it actually got me to read the Titans because it was so crazy, right? Just like the Guardian from Alpha Flight got me interested in the Alpha Flight and X-Men and things like that. So Terra, or Tara Markov, she's a superhero. She had geokinesis, which is, so we talked about like Iceman, with basically water power, ice power, Storm with weather powers, Magneto with magnetic powers, even though he actually can control the full spectrum, right?
Yeah.
Well, her power is geokinesis, which is the ability to use the earth as a tool. And we'll get into the powers later, right? So she was the illegitimate daughter of a king of Markovia. He sent, when she got to age, he kind of sent her to the United States because it would have caused a scandal in Markovia. Got experimented on, which released her powers. But here's the crazy thing. You remember Deathstroke, the assassin?
Yep.
So he's one of the Titans' most formidable, foes or enemies, right? So she made herself, she discovered her powers. They were very unwieldy. She couldn't control them. But she made herself like an assassin. And one of her clients was Deathstroke. Now, she's only 16. Okay. Deathstroke, because he hated the Titans so bad, he seduced her. So now we got a guy in his 30s, 40s, sexual relationships with a 16-year-old in the comics. So this is where we talk about comics. It's not for kids, right? Not at all. So you got this 30, 40-year-old assassin seducing this 16-year-old, making her a spy basically to go into the Titans, to befriend the Titans so he can tear up the Titans from inside out, which is basically Terra, right? Now, she actually there were 3 versions of her, but
it's
Terra.
Okay.
But the one I'm focusing on was the first one, the actual one that I was introduced in.
Okay.
Now, because she was 16, she's just developing. So when Perez and Wolfman created her, interesting things, they created her knowing that she was going to die. She had a finite lifespan. They knew that coming out. They also made her, she was like cute attractive, not like a sexy attractive.
Okay.
Right? But then they threw in the Deathstroke thing where he basically seduced her. I mean, they had the scenes in the comic, hurt them in the bed and all kinds of shit, right? Then they later tried to erase it, but we already know. We already
seen it.
So he used her in her psyche. She had, because these powers came up so quickly, and they were so tremendous. I mean, she had psychological issues in the first place, which is why he was able to manipulate her. But so she went into the Titans, befriended them, betrayed them, and then she ended up basically killing herself because there was a situation where she was so in love with Deathstroke, and Deathstroke had other kids like her age, right? And he had one son who could basically possess other people. So there was a situation where the Titans were trapped. She was there, and his son possessed his father to free the Titans because she was always of the mindset that she was with Deathstroke and he was trying to destroy the Titans. But when she sees the man that she loves saving the Titans, which it actually wasn't him, it was his son possessing him.
Okay.
She thought that she was being betrayed. Even though she found out later what had really happened, she still tried to basically kill the Titans. So she brought down this building. She was in it. She killed herself.
Damn.
But she was a very interesting character. The geokinesis power. Now on the Marvel side, there was Galactus had a herald, Terrax.
Okay.
And he was the guy. You see him on a giant rock with a fucking blade, a giant axe, basically. And he could do it on a cosmic level. So he would snap off a planet, and he used a rock or asteroid like Silver Surfer uses a surfboard. He didn't need it, but it just made him look like Doom on a bear kind of a scene, right? Yeah. So she had terrestrial powers over Earth. She could use it to propel herself, like Sue Storm creates invisible force fields. Mm-hmm. She kind of rides on them or slides on them. She can use chunks of Earth to ride on them. She can lift mountains. She can split mountains. She can change her powers got to the point where she could actually make constructs like Green Lantern out of Earth and then send them off to do different things. So a pretty badass character. It's just that she was young. She was seduced by this like fucking psychopath murderer, right? And her powers came up real quick and she wasn't able to control them. So a lot of stuff going on, but I love those eras. There was in 80, she first came out in 82. And some if you want to catch up on some reads, she was in Teen Titans V2 26 through 34, Tales of Titans, and Deathstroke Rebirth. I thought she was always a phenomenal character, a great addition, but she was just tapped, just completely unstable. What I didn't realize was that they wrote her to kill her off. They knew this was going to happen from the very beginning. Yeah. So that's it. Tara, Teen Titans.
This drives a point home that we made a while ago about the baddest female characters in comics usually
have some kind
gotta be fucking crazy, Adrian, right?
Yep.
Right? It gotta be crazy.
Yep.
It's like, white dude shoots up some spot, he's got mental health issues, right? If he's Hispanic, he's in a gang, and if he's black, he's a drug dealer.
Yep.
But if he's white, he's mental health, dude.
And we have programs for that.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
And if you're a female in the comics and you have a massive power set, Jean Grey, Wanda, Raven, or whatever, the list could go on, dude. Mm-hmm. You got to be, a little. You
got to be.
Fucking lights on, but sometimes nobody's home up there, a little fucking wacky. Like someone who would eat candy corn, that type of fucking tap, dude. Holy shit. Well, another 5-star. That's what you should have named the page. 5-star hidden gems by Adrian.
I'm gonna have to do something because there's all kind of hidden gems, dude. I was like, oh my God, hidden gem number 2,731. I'm like, fuck.
My vote is for either 5-star or only because it's really the only hidden gem page they need to go to. I mean, that's a fair statement, right? Sure. It's the only one.
Got some catching up to do, but this editing is a bitch.
Oh, it's a lot of work. Yeah. So when people complain about the fucking ads, shut up, motherfucker. We got to fucking edit, record, fucking thumbnails and this and that. And
all of that.
All that shit, dude.
Yep.
Day in and day out. Non-fucking stop.
Yep.
But anyways. Before we wrap up with the agree to disagree, I saw, remember we were talking about the possibility of a 4th Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie?
Yeah.
The one of the writers, he's trying to get the Batman writer, like he's trying to get this thing made, it's like a passion project of his, maybe. Someone asked him recently about the status of this, and I'll just paraphrase what he said. Basically, he said that it ain't gonna happen overnight. There's a lot of moving parts here. But he has not received a no yet. So I thought that was interesting. Because I feel like if there was no interest from Marvel, Sony, they would have shut the shit down, right? Like, guys asking, hey, can we do this? If they had no interest, be like, dude, fucking leave us alone, Right. So the fact that they haven't said no yet, Adrian, I think that's a good thing,
Yeah, but you could say no for the next 20 years.
You could.
Which is a no.
True. But they've not said any of that yet. So who knows? We might get it. We might. Anyways, what we're going to do right now is we're going to wrap this thing up with a little bit of agree to disagree, Adrian.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, number 1, the Snyderverse. We're starting with the Snyderverse, Adrian. It gave us not 1, but 2 of the dumbest comic book movie moments of all time. Number 1, this one. Martha. And number 2, Kevin Costner's storm chasing death.
Wow. They should make it. Somebody should make a comic book panel. On one side, you got Superman. On the other side, you got Batman. And you got a picture at the bottom, a coffin that crosses both of them. and the caption at the top should be coming from both of them. They like, Martha. That'd be cool.
Okay. So, do you agree?
Stupid shit. Sure.
I mean, and before anyone go, it's because you didn't understand the Martha moment. No, bitch, I understood it. It fucking sucked. I get it. Oh, he's he's relatable. He's got a mom and the same name, and he wanted to kill this motherfucker.
Right.
I don't care if he knew he was an alien or not. He wanted to off this person.
Right, because he's responsible for all the deaths.
Right.
in Gotham. And it was Gotham. It was too sunny. You wouldn't have been able to see the deaths.
Right,
It was in Metropolis.
Yeah.
And like destroyed his building, killed all of his employees. You know, you got a god flying around like Lex says in a cape, all this kind of shit. So yeah, he wanted, but the only thing that stopped him.
His foster mom's name is Martha.
Right.
Oh, now negates all the damage you done.
Right.
All the people that were killed in your little battle with Zod. I forgive you for all that because your foster mom has the same name as my mom.
Right.
All's forgiven. Come on, dude. And then the Kevin Costner with the storm shit, bro. He would have fucking saved him in a split second. No one would have known. There's a fucking tornado going. You think everyone's watching your family, bro? Come on.
Right.
Knock your shit off. We don't want to spoil that you're super
All they had to do was like get ducked down below the fucking hood of the car. Like, and
for real,
done.
dude. In a flash,
Done.
too. Like, shit, you would have thought the fucking tornado blew him that way.
Right.
I mean, come on. Number 2, Zack Snyder is aura farming with these Snyderverse photos, Adrian.
Who came up with that word?
The kids,
Aura
dude, the children.
The kids.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes it acceptable.
Yeah.
Yes, agree.
Like, just leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone, you know. And people, this tweet got all these likes, and that makes it better than James. Dude, stop, knock it off, please. Just let it go. You know, to live and let go, as they say. 2018 is the greatest year in comic book movies. Period.
Agree.
We established that.
Yes.
We did the research.
We
So
did the research.
before you say anything fucking stupid, you need to go watch the last 10 episodes of the show.
There you go.
And watch that segment. Or you could just say something stupid, whatever you want to do.
Or just accept that we made it so.
Exactly. We did the work so you don't have to.
There you go.
Because we know you're
that
not.
You don't have to fucking research.
Right. You're not willing to. You know, we're willing to. And then here's one for you. Only psychopaths eat candy corn.
I disagree.
Okay. It's almost as bad as black licorice.
That is not true also.
Okay. You like black licorice?
I do not.
You like candy corn?
I like black licorice like I like fucking earwax, fucking jelly beans. But it's not as bad as, candy corn is not as bad as black licorice.
Wow.
That's some foul, tar shit.
Imagine mixing the two.
Come on, dog. Come on. Keep it fucking friendly here.
That's too far.
That's too far.
Of all the shit we said today, that one's too far. And last but not least, Adrian, enough with the bullshit. It's time for a 4th Tobey Maguire Spider-Man film. I'm ready, dude.
Agree.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Grown Spider-Man, grown Peter Parker, managing with a family dynamic, trying to be a superhero. Let's fucking do it. Why not? Toby's still around.
Yeah, he is.
He's still Spider-Man shape, you know.
Shape-ish. Right.
You know, he's old enough to play the older Spider-Man.
Sure.
Fucking why not?
Sure.
Dude? Why not?
I mean, Mary Jane's still gonna be hot, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not, dude? Fucking let's do it. Let's run it. Let's run it again.
There you go.
And actually, one more for everybody. It's not even only comics anymore. It's the only brand, Adrian.
There you go.
The only brand is the only motherfucking brand for you. You agree with that?
I agree.
Well, Adrian, it's been fun.
It's been real.
It's been real. It's definitely been real. That's for sure. Fun week. The show is also known as Fun with Mike and Adrian.
There you go.
So in case you didn't know that. But I appreciate you coming out. Appreciate you dropping a hidden gem on us. You can get more of us, though, on other stuff tomorrow. So you can check out the membership. If you don't know, it's funny. People are like, I don't know where to sign up. Well, it's right. It says join. So I'm just playing. But it's in the description. It's in there somewhere.
Damn.
But check that out. All of $4.99 a month. You get a whole another podcast where we talk about all kinds of shit, dude. We're doing flashbacks. We went back to the 90s. We're on year 1997. We're unmasking history and telling you about how, because we've been lied to, Adrian.
A lot, it seems.
The villains or victors, depending on how you look at it, they rewrite history.
Right. The villains rewrite themselves as victors.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, it's complex.
Yeah.
In a nutshell, the translation is all the shit that you've learned from school is shit. It's lies. It's bullshit. So we unmask history, and we're on episode 4 of that. It's been fun. You're learning that J.P. Morgan he's like a fucking Thanos almost, dude. Holy shit, what a bitch.
Christmas? Yeah, that's made up too.
Yeah, yes, that is too.
That's definitely made up.
We'll get to that at some point too. But
don't watch an episode when you hear Christmas and other stuff. Send your kids out the room.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, maybe they shouldn't be in the room in the first place, but
for other stuff, Coca-Cola, leave it at that.
Macy's,
unbelievable. Anyways, you know.
This ain't his show.
Yeah.
What drags on more.
Just like 20 minutes of just, hey, you fucking piece of shit motherfuckers.
There you go.
Between Zack Snyder, the government, the fucking, history lessons, all this shit, it's got me pissed off, Adrian. But
yeah, I'm right there with you.
what are we going to do? Nothing. We're going to move on. So, Adrian, thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
Guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And next week, we got the bundle. The bundle's coming. The path to, and we're going to start reading comics here. So, anyways, we'll see you next week.
Peace.